Don't know if this is working or not, honestly, chat. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, dearie me. Christ, you may have to refresh your browser or something. I'm back, I think. Bloody hell. Well, that's fun, isn't it? Hope that hasn't reset anything. Super important. No, I think we're good. Dearie me. Yeah. So I think I'm back. I genuinely do not know. Goodness me. Let's see. Why is my chat not working? I think I can't see chat in stream, which is really weird. There we go. Let me just shift off of this. Hopefully it'll start coming back through again. That was really weird. Like, yeah, it wasn't coming through on OBS or anything. And now, there it is. It's appearing on screen again now. That was really odd. Yeah, tell you what, right? Yeah, I know, it's more just because of like things like the sponsors and stuff. That's really annoying. Hopefully they'll be okay with the fact that I've had an internet outage and we will just go longer. I was going to go longer anyway. But to be fair, that is the first proper internet outage I've had like that since we moved here. The issue is that Virgin Media hubs take forever to reset, whereas my old Sky one back where I used to live in Essex, you could restart it in like a minute and a half and it was fine. But unfortunately, it used to go wrong way more frequently. So it was a double-edged sword, I suppose. Oh, what an effort. Ah, dear. We're back, though. Forgive me, friends. I must admit, I did get a little bit worried when it was taking its sweet-ass time to return. But we're back again. That's the most important thing. And you didn't miss anything, because I did notice fairly quickly for once. I was like, Basically, the second I noticed it just dropped out, I was like, oh, no. So forgive me, Volleys. We're looking at a two-part VOD here, friends. If you can't see me, but you're seeing chat going, hang on, he's back, you might have to do a refresh on your browser page, potentially. Sometimes certain browsers won't reload the stream into them properly, so maybe not an Alt F5. An F5, how has he missed the target there? My goodness. I should have got myself another water while I was out. I went for a whiz and everything. But decided for some reason not to. There we go. Twas it with the 67 months, friend. When are we playing Ark Raiders? And when are we convincing Viking in?
Computer/networking gods.
In it. It's bad times for them. Well, it's important. Because they would have seen people typing in chat and be like, wait, what? Sometimes you just need a little cheeky Alt F... Not Alt F5. I should specifically say not Alt F5. You don't want that. It's still not letting me accept these reward queue requests though. Let me see if I can do this on my PC. On my PC? On the actual... Right, markers complete. Markers complete. There we go. Lovely. No, I prepared one and everything. We've not scored a goal in like 2 games now. My PC again. When are you next at your PC, Mikey? They're playing quite an aggressive system against us, which might explain why they're doing so poorly in the league. We'll hear you. True. Well, I was more... That's a good point. It was more so someone might message something in chat just to say refresh the stream, I guess. I don't know. I was making people aware. Far from pleased with what I saw from this team. Cool. Defensive work has actually been really good, but it's fine. We'll soften the blow with a cheeky little biscuit giveaway after this game. Particularly... Wait, did they just take a guy off at half-time and not bring anyone on? Lord, I hope so. Rodano's actually been bad today. This is where that random little switch, even though he is in the same role as far as I can tell, has now broken him. Because while we've been good again, we've suddenly stopped scoring. What if it's... I blame Kutva. It's definitely his fault. Are we actually going to go through another 90 minutes? Here we go. This is where we now concede to them. Bear in mind, they're 16th in the league. This is the exact type of game we've been waiting for ages. And... Oh, okay. Now we're going to end up losing it, aren't we? I've had all these games against tough opponents and come through with flying colours, frankly. Now we finally get a winnable game. But then again, that was like it was at the start of the season too. Oh, please no. That was a key highlight. Sure. Right. Tweaks are needed, I think. Mostly just personnel. Kutvar is... Do I even have the option off the bench? Oh, we do have Henrique, though. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Wait, I can't undo that? I suppose I just put him back in, don't I? Remove from position. No, you don't want to do that. Please. Oh, for goodness sake, FM. Right. Bring you back in. There we go. I can't do that, Paul. I can't do that during any... I didn't know, but I can't. Rodano's been genuinely bad today. Like, he does not... So then who am I going to bring on? Nikai? Niziuek? Our options off the bench are a little limited at the moment. Godfrey... Oh, no, I can't... Oh, no. I guess I could bring Godfrey on. But then Farini's been... Yeah, screw it. Kiziemka. Just a little youthful exuberance. Has he got worse there? How has he managed to get worse? Now that we're training him for... Okay. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. He's actually taken a step backwards, which is good. You're a little tired, but you're very good. We'll get Ertl Taylor on for you. It's actually the defenders, especially Grucic. Well, Grucic has been really bad. Yeah, we are definitely missing Ornic. Yeah, the weird thing is, though, he had 4.5 grey stars before I started training him in the out-of-possession role, but now I'm trading him there, and he has been for a few weeks. So, it's odd that he's got worse overall as a result of that. I mean, to be fair, he's gained absolutely zero knowledge of the role, so I can't expect too much from him, I suppose. Right. Leleveld, has he been okay? Yeah, actually, he's been very good. He's the only player on the pitch really doing anything for us. I think we just got to roll the dice on that and just hope that over the course of the next half an hour, someone does a thing. But I am expecting Kiziemka to not make much of an impact. Although... Oh, Godfrey. Okay, lad. If you fancy it. Has anyone seen a free kick scored yet? Because I don't think I have. Now, maybe it's just because it's a short sample size of matches in both sides, but I don't think I've actually seen attacking. But the thing is, attacking just means take more risks. Like... It doesn't actually mean you're going to do anything in particular. If anything, it could be a negative thing for us. That's the problem. Like, with the style of play that we play, going more attacking, if anything, will just mean that they're not going to play the style of play as much. What did we see one with Slavia? I mean, I'll maybe do it for like the last 5 minutes, but I feel like if I throw it on now, we just kind of throw away our tactical style. And lead to a lot of long shots. Maybe the final 10 minutes? Yeah, we're just not at it in this game, for whatever reason. Rodado has especially struggled today. Even Godfrey's not done anything off the bench. Kutva's really struggled. Yeah, this is just going to be, hopefully... Wow, this is back-to-back 0-0 draw. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. 91st minute of the game. I really hope we don't concede now because of this. Uh-oh, they're pulling out tricks. Don't you dare. I want to see us win the ball off them. Oh, no. He's just going to bang this from distance, isn't he? Oh, please, no. I mean, he should be scoring there. That is an unbelievable miss. How has he done that? He just took one look at Broder and he went, nah, I'm just putting this wide. I can't... He couldn't deal with the pressure. That was quite a nice... That's the only time they've even got through us in this entire game. How has he missed that? I mean, I'm accepting it because it means we stay unbeaten in this run, but... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Go on, Matt. What have you got? There's a man overlapping. He's found him. It's Godfrey. Go on, Godfrey. Find the pass. Oh! Somehow there was nearly 2 goals in stoppage time and neither of them went in, and in the end it's a 0-0 draw. How has he missed it? I mean, to be fair, that was a block. Okay, frustrating, but it happens. To be fair, we should have lost. So, because if they score that goal... Whoa, little glitch there. Yeah, it was end-to-end for the last minute of the game. How are Odra doing? I think they're around about where we are in the league, actually. I'm going to yell at them again. We should have won. Disappointing. But at least we can look at the live table. Or can we? There we go. They are, in fact... Oh, no, they're doing a bit poorly now. At one point, they were doing okay. Then again, poorly is relative, really. They're only 4 points behind us. They've just conceded a lot of goals. Like, 20 goals in 12 games is... I think the second to worst record in the entire league. They score a lot as well. Not as many as Hirobri do. They are insane. Yeah, they've used all their energy in the last 2 minutes of the match. That's 2 really disappointing draws that have just seen us drop out again a little bit. But it is also now 8 games unbeaten. So, and only 9 goals conceded this is. We have the best defence in the entire league. If we could just start scoring a few more goals... That'd be great. We're actually top of the XG table now. That's been our biggest problem. We just can't take our chances at the moment. Pass, bro!
Thanks to @Benikage for my sub-gift. You're a true legend.
Of course.
These were going strong for second yellow pickup artist, I hope. Save the snow leopards. Justice
Save
for
them.
Kala. Sundance for everyone.
In it. Board expecting... So the board are expecting top 6. I believe. So our season preview had us... wait, what the fudge? Yeah, it had us 6th originally, which obviously, because we've made a couple of little tweaks here and there, has pushed us up a little bit to 4th place, although weird that they're now considered the best team in the league. Wow. Not going well for them. Regardless, the board, I think, expected us to reach the playoffs. Let me just check the... just board, I guess. Oh, wait, no. That's not the right one at all. I want Club Vision, I guess. Yeah, we want to reach the playoffs this year. They're satisfied with that currently. They want us to reach the... which I think we do just by existing, right? Because we've done that as well. Grow the club's reputation. It's weird that that's required when that surely just happened with time anyway. But yeah, so we're expected to reach the playoffs at the moment. They're disappointed with the draw, understandable. They're disappointed with the finances, but it was more about just getting his wages off. What about the board? Sorry, the play. That makes sense. The poor start didn't exactly help. There's been a few too many draws. We've had a lot of draws in games we should have won. That last game was a primo example of that. On the plus side, though, it's international break now, which means I'm going to schedule a friendly for a start, just to keep match fitness up. And it'll allow us to get any injuries back and ready to play again. They kind of reset. No, what are you doing? Going on holiday. I keep thinking there's an arranged friendly, but there really should be an arranged friendly button on there as well. I want... so it's the 10th... no, it's the 4th today. We'll whack a friendly on the... oh, yeah. Wait, why has it got... I assume that's just telling you the earliest you can schedule one, because why would it highlight it in purple when that's not the date that we're even on? Weird. No testimonials. Extra time. Probably not going to need extra time, though, I think. Nearby teams... now, where's really... let's play someone just over the border again. Like these guys. Al Hilal Unite? I guess they're not technically over the border. We'd lose money on that. Understandably so. Very small reputation teams. Here we go. What are we thinking? Let's go with Darlin MySpace. We'll play against them. Back them about a little bit. No problem. Has scout area put... hang on. Anyone else has scout area put in even though I'm in full control of scouting? When you say scout area, you mean like your scouting range? Because that you have to enter a value there, and I believe you control that no matter what happens. So that's not something the game controls. Well, what does it? I don't know. But as far as I know, you still have to control that, right? So Vanja Mojsic, no games for Benfica just yet, which makes sense. Do you reckon it just generate a lot of random players at that point? No tours. Or will it let you? It's just not yet, potentially. I mean, technically, Hadrian, they are over the border. Just several borders. Yeah, it's going to be tough because you're not going to see anything on these guys really anytime soon because of their ages. Like, unless they're at smaller size, then they might get some game time over this first season, but it's going to be a little while. So Darlin MySpace did accept the promotion. The promotion? The friendly. So we'll club them about a little bit, which will be good. We had a little bit of a, not a power outage, an internet outage at AJ, unfortunately, which was really annoying. Put a position scout search again. Position scout. Hang on, I'm really confused as to what that even means now. Hang on, it put in position scout search. Yeah, forgive me. I'm not entirely sure what we're referencing here. Like, I know that if you don't turn off two specific things, they'll make recruitment focuses. That was really annoying. Although that actually was the case in 24 as well. It just seemed like it was way more muscle memory to turn them off in 24. Interesting. We had to come raid because if you gendered them any younger, they would basically get released, not sign contracts, and then just immediately retire. And also because the game was being weird about keeping history after retirement, it meant that they could retire and we wouldn't know about it and wouldn't even be able to search them. So we had to make them gen at 17 and 18 to kind of get around that because of contract rules. And it then meant that Hadrian could give them longer contracts on those initial deals so that way they wouldn't retire straight away. And when they did, if they did get released by their clubs, they would then have a better chance at actually moving to a different team. Because yeah, we could actually make you all 14. I do like that it at least gave you the regen faces, which is pretty cool. Can't delete them. So the reason that might be happening is because if you go into responsibilities, you need to make sure that you're in charge of both of these things, assigning scouts and handling the meetings. I thought for some reason you only had to do one of them, but that was what it was. And then if you go to the recruitment focuses, it might also be that it's showing ones that have already finished, but you have to highlight the ones that are in progress. That also was an issue I had before as well. It made it look like there was loads of them going on, but they actually weren't. It was just showing historic recruitment focuses, I guess. I'm curious to see what some of these players in those last little focuses actually... Oh, speaking of, scouting update. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. Yeah, the game doesn't do a very good job. It should really default to the in-progress ones and not the completed list. Or rather, the all list. Because it does get really confusing. Okay, 52 players. I don't know how many of these guys are actually going to be the ones from... Oh, they might be, you know. Sandals got me. Yeah, so I thought that was how you... So that actually was how you had to do it in 24, as far as I know. But for some reason, upon loading into 26, I felt like I didn't need to. It's... Yeah, weird. Okay. I thought this was Joao Felix then. It was a 40-year-old Scott Carson. Scott. Like... How would you like to be third choice here as well? Asking for a friend. But the friend is me. Anyone else ridiculous in there while we're at it? Some Venezuelans in there. I thought I said Robert Pires for a second there. Papa Cisse. What I'm looking for actually is the exact opposite of those guys. It's these dudes here. Who are all the players from that last little recruitment test. I think. But because you can't add views to these, I'm going to have to just use the potential screen. And look for anyone with a regen face, basically. Like this dude here. Hello. 17-year-old. Casper. Oh, that's a real dude. Why do I think he had a regen face? Has he reset my... Oh, don't do that. Ah, there we go. There's one. Finally. Bastien Donio. A Frenchman. Okay. Won't win any trophies. Ah, it's not true. He's going to win it all this year. I'm telling you. He's not a regen either, Matt. Tell you what it is. It's because I keep seeing cut out faces and assuming they're regens. Show me your regens. Wait, none of these guys... There we go. That's... He's not though, is he? He just isn't. I don't think any of these guys are regens, you know. Unless it's the ones that I've not got faces on the screen. Nope, you're not a regen either. It'll have to be the super young dudes like this guy here who is also not a regen. I don't think any of the regens have even come through on this list yet. That, and there probably wasn't that many of them anyway. Previous ones too. Not as far as I know, Dark Heist. It's silly, and it should... The screen... A lot of the screens in 26 default to the wrong thing, both on entry and also when you press back, and they do need to sort that. It just affects the flow of things. It's constantly switch between the two and sort by... The problem is, even that doesn't work, because if I sort by potential, so this guy here at the top, and then switch it to transfer, it resorts it again. So you can't even use one screen to sort it, and then use the other screen to analyze, because it doesn't even maintain that. Chat, what's a regen? I've never played FM before. What's a regen? Help me. Help. Okay, yeah, I don't think any of these guys are through that report then. And with that being the case, I'm just going to literally... Oh, no, I can't control... I keep trying to control A. I've missed it so much. I'm just going to keep those reports for the time being and wait for the actual regens to come through. Oh, yeah, the other thing that's a fun one, Dan, thank you very much for the follow, firstly, is I have obviously a view that I use on other teams' squad pages. So just as an example, I don't know, just go to Legia. If I go to their squad page, I have a team report club view, right? Understandable. The problem is, the game now no longer differentiates between your club and their club. So if I now go back to our squad, it defaults to that view on my own squad page rather than just staying on their squad pages. And the other one that's really annoying is that you now need a different view for national teams because they have a different window on them. So if I look at the men's national team for the Netherlands and then the squad, you get a pop-up that looks like this. And so I had to make a completely different view that just works on national team pages, which I did make as well. I'll put all these out, but it's just really little things like that. They're like, ah. Odi Nagalo is very much a regen, yes, for sure. Stuff like that. It's just like, ah. First team and youth team. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I didn't... Well, actually, I probably didn't I? No! Scott Carson has rejected me. I'm more hurt by that than I thought I was going to be. Where else are you going to go, Scott? Who else wants you? Nobody. That's who. Just for that, I'm putting you on Santa Baby. I don't even care. You're staying on Santa Baby, and I'm going to watch you retire. What's more likely is I'm going to watch him sign for a Premier League side and then sit on their... Well, not even sit on their bench. Sitting there. Whoa! Oh, my goodness. Well, at least we know that's finished. I need to turn that off. Shows how little of that type of scouting we've actually done up until today. That... right, my goodness. Wait, no, it's on... Wait. Hang on. Requested reports. Showing recruitment centre messages. Wait, what? That's weird. Why are they going into my messages when I specifically have it ticked for them to not do? Hang on. Why has it done that then? Do you think it's because I did it with the scouting pool system? Yeah, that's new and annoying. Although at least we know which ones the players are. It's going okay, medical card. We finally picked up some form again, even though we're struggling a little bit. Screen is bugged. Probably. Right. You're not a regen, although you're probably really good. Liran. Amazing name. Spiegel. That's oh, he's at Polonia. Oh, no, he's on loan, I think. Either way. Finally stopped. Oh, okay. Because that didn't have this happen on any of the other tests I did. Hopefully it will stop happening. So there's a few guys in here, but like, what I'm really interested in to see if any of these guys are regens. And as you can see, chat, they all are. Because I know what a regen is. Oh, there he is. Oh, hang on, there's another one. Ah, now we're cooking. So yeah, obviously this guy is... I still can't... If you missed it earlier, I set up a recruitment focus and the game found me a 4-star CA, 5-star PA, 15-year-old just literally sat at another Polish side. We've also got this guy here, Mashinsky, who's much cheaper, but he plays for Rakov. Yeah, he plays for He actually plays for them, yeah. He's playing in the extra class of this season. And he does have the same as the coach. We already checked. He's not his son. We were very excited. Know how good he is. Oh, really? I mean, he's clearly insane. Like, to be that good at that age is unheard of. God, Rakov got 2 of them. That's scary. Oh, recruitment focus update. Not that this really makes any difference, does it? Because it's the same players. For the time being, anyway. Next gen top 20. Oh, of course. Yeah, because if you're operating in the same save, I feel like a lot of you should have, in theory, seen this guy as well then, right? If you're operating in the same save as me. Those of you that were. Do you know what? I think this is a perfect time to give away some biscuits. Let's find my biscuit giveaway button. That's the important one. Did I actually shut the tab? That seems like something I would have done. I actually did. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, I think I know what I did. I was silly. I was smashing like random keys in that tab to try to see if my internet was working. It wasn't, as you probably could tell. So just for that in mind... Right, let me set that up. Get that sorted. Okay, sick. And... Where's my biscuit button? The important one. There we go. I'm thinking... Watch it just break all of these now. There we go. We're in. It's biscuit time, baby. Okay. I'm going to go dark chocolate this time. Thought I'd mix it up a little bit. The word you're looking for is regen. Because obviously we have to celebrate finding this incredible Polish regen by celebrating with some lovely biscuits. And now Pog's come up to join me for some biscuitery as well. Would you like some biscuit, Pog?
Yes.
You're always trying to eat these. I'll split it up.
Oh.
We'll split it in half. Well, there you go. Perfect. Which half would you like? It's literally... They're basically the same size, other than where they're not. Which one would you want?
You pick.
Me pick. There you go. Beautiful. Love to see it. Regen is what you want to whack in chat. If you want to win some biscuits, we can get these sent to you. You can get 2 full boxes of them. And if you do go down to your local Sainsbury, you can get them for £1.25 on NectarCard. Submit your receipt at !pickup, and then they'll send you some more biscuits. It's tremendous times. I'm going to eat this one though. This is the dark chocolate one I've gone with this time. I'm afraid you can't enter, my love. Smallest biscuit there. Damn right I did.
No, I just want more biscuits in general. What's this one? The dark chocolate?
Yeah, these are the dark chocolate ones. So this particular biscuit is, of course, the dark chocolate pickup. You've got many other flavour options, of course. You've got your choco milk, your original flavour as well.
Choco milk.
The choco milk one, I think, is genuinely... I've said this every time, but it's true. They are so good. Hey, if you want the dark chocolate one, the thing is, I don't even know if you get to choose whether you get them. If you're going to Sainsbury's later, grab yourself a box. If there's any left, to be fair. I feel like with the amount of biscuit promotion I've been doing, there shouldn't be any left on the shelves at all. There certainly isn't when I go down there at this point. Oh, dear. They might be a myth. I'm not sure they even exist. It's not true. They do, in fact, absolutely exist, and you can get the salted caramel ones. Worry not, chat. I just can't get them.
Why not? Why not?
What?
Why can't you get the salted caramel ones?
Because I have not seen them in the shop.
You've never been to Sainsbury's, though?
Well, we have, because that's where we've been buying them.
Oh, yeah, we didn't go this week.
No. Well, we haven't been to Sainsbury's yet, because we haven't done the big shop this week.
No.
And Jack, exactly. No, apparently Jack has got some as well, which is the thing. But I just haven't got any. I'm just going to go and find them. That's going to be my task for next week, even after the sponsorship's over. I'm going to find the biscuits, chat. And now I'm going to finish this biscuit. Thank you for the assistance in the biscuit giveaway there, Pog, as well.
So I don't do dark chocolate, but that's quite nice.
Me neither, but it's dark chocolate for me. Sometimes it's too bitter. That isn't. It's just really nice chocolate. You could have been Ginger. Remember, regen in chat, and I'll be giving you a chance to win some more bickies. This is the second. The one after this is the last one. Last chance.
So I pick the winner.
You could pick the winners. There's 2 winners, remember?
Is it
Cool.
the winner?
There's 2 winners. We roll it twice.
Oh, okay.
Those are your flavour options. The other thing that's important to say is that, genuinely, because the chocolate's all contained within the biscuit, you don't get chocolate all over your hands, which is crucial, you know? What I might ask you, though, Pog, is if you could get me another beverage.
Just one in the fridge.
That would be amazing. Thank you very much. I send her out of the way. That way I can sneakily eat the last biscuit on my own in silence. She heard that. Yeah, that wasn't what I was looking for there. Regardless, one more chance for you to enter. Whack regen in chat and I'll give away some biscuits in a moment. And as always, thank you very much to Bolson for sponsoring this segment. Exclamation mark pickup to find out more. Look at him go. He's a pro. Amazing. So, wow, that's a lot of entries. Also, thank you for sticking with me after we had the little outage there with the internet. So, Pog, you said you wanted to pick the winner. So what you're going to do is you're going to see where it says choose a winner. Click on that one and we'll see what we get. We get Chaser. Put it in chat as well. Chaser, make yourself known, my friend. You'll love to see it. Like Bolson. Well, I'm pronouncing it like I'm English, because I am. Well, thank you to Bolson. Right, let's go. Oh, where's me? No! Hang on one sec. I'm just getting me link so I can send it over to you, my friend. Let's actually redo this. I was spamming into the tab when our internet sadly took a break for the day. Lovely. And I'll whisper that over to you now, my friend. Love to see it. And there's your biscuits. And Pog, for the second one, just hit re-roll winner. And Mr. Paranoia. Don't worry, they are out to get you. But they're out to get you biscuits. And that's okay. It's okay. Just whack any message in chat you like, and I can get those biscuits over to you immediately. There's one more chance to win some bickies. Don't worry, chat. One more chance before we go off today. Just need to write any message in chat so I can send them over to you. They're out to get us all. They are. Just because you're paranoid does not mean they're not out to get you. That's very important to say. That is delicious. I like to believe that Paranoid's just typed that in chat, gone away for a minute, and now he's like frantically trying to get back to a keyboard. Because I have to draw a limit on like how long I can wait before I send you this. Because oh no, they said there was a way to actually do this, didn't they? Let's see. That's raid, Matt. There is a way I think to get people, but I don't know exactly. No, I don't know how to. There you are. Perfect. Amazing. Love to see it. Whisper. And there you go. Just send your details to that link and you will get some biscuits winging their way to you. So once again, thank you to Bolson for sponsoring this, and we'll get back to some FM for the time being. There will be 2 more biscuits going away in a bit. That's true. I wouldn't give me your address either, to be fair. I am a troublemaker as well, you know, chat. Okay. Right, more games. Let's go. 2 biscuits. Oh, fair enough. I guess you could be paranoid while someone could still be out to get you. It could be valid paranoia, right? At that point. I love how this should just become a discussion about that. Oh. Responsibilities. Is that another regen? Hey, it's Broda. I wonder if he's a brother of our actual goalkeeper whose name is Broda. George Jack, we've still not lost a game. I was kind of hoping to play more games today. We've been distracted. We've had an internet outage. We've been doing some scouting, which way more fruitful than I was expecting for the first season, to be honest. It's just good. Svenny again. He's probably... We're also in an international break right now, so we want to be kind of bombing on through that for the time being. Just continue. I'm going to miss them. It's been a fun time doing them, and I feel honoured to have been asked to have been a part of this. So there's Svenny boy. He's a very good coach in certain ways. He's a model professional, which doesn't sound like him at all, to be honest. So where are Wisła ladies at the moment? I think they're probably still in the same spot, right? Oh, no, they've dropped off a little. Oh, no, they haven't. Wow. This league is immensely unbalanced, and I love everything about it. Which actually kind of tracks with some women's football leagues, because the gaps between the haves and the have-nots and the quality levels in some of these leagues is quite large. I mean, for example, Legia and Medic here have won all 5 games and not conceded a goal, and Wisła have only conceded 1 goal in there too. There's already a 9-point gap between the top 4 and everybody else. That's mental. This league is going to be great, but Basically, it's going to be decided by what happens between those 4 teams. So the young players, almost no one over 2020. It depends on what you're searching for, I guess. Because the settings I was using here are specifically to find young players. Which is usually what I'm looking for the most part. At this level, anyway. Because I feel like you can actually, when you're down in the second tier of Poland, where we are, you can get away with some younger players. Because you can find some guys with decent quality as it is, that have got those ceilings to go later. It's going to be, oh my lord, please not too soon. Oh, thank goodness for that. I don't know if that was the game. Sven is, I mean, he's a good manager. That was always likely to be the case. Mostly because Hadrian made sure he was the case. My question is, I wonder how long he'll stay as Wisła women's manager. Hopefully long enough to really achieve some stuff with him. Ruskin, thank you for the tier 2 at 54 months. My goodness, that is a lot.
6
I can't believe I had a
dogs.
68-month resub earlier. That was still wild. Thank you for Darcher for that. Also, if you are new and you've enjoyed the random nonsense today, drop a follow. I'd appreciate that, friends. Contract till 2050. Really? Huh. I wonder if there's less likelihood of movement between... I guess it's also because with the other leagues not being switched on, like loaded, maybe they're not filling the managerial role so in the same way. Maybe when I switch on some of the leagues to view only, it might shake things up a little bit there, potentially. I could actually set some of these guys available for this game, couldn't I? Maybe. Oh, no, that's the ones... Oh, he's only got one guy recommended anyway, and it's Fantasia, who is... I'm more than happy to just make him available for the under-19 squad if he wants to. This one for the second team, however, there's usually a few guys that are good enough for this. But because the game... For this one singular game, we'll let them do that, just to give them a bit of extra match sharpness. Hello, Shulkane. Sorry, Shulkane? Ulkane? Am I saying that correctly? I feel like I'm not. I'm probably not. I'm going to call a consumer this. I hope he wins the Champions. Or do you think he takes over my job? That would be good, actually. We just leave and they give the job to Sven. Maybe if we were playing with more leagues playable. I've still haven't decided which leagues I actually want to switch on to view only at the end of this season. I feel like it would make sense to have England just because of like flavour and also be better for lookups and stuff. Oh, what? Oh, not again. Oh my god. Ruskin from the top rope. I thought we were done with this for the day. Ruskin, wow. Firstly, thank you so much for the 20 gifted. What on earth? That is actually the 3rd time that someone has gifted 20 subs in this exact stream. I'm genuinely blown away, but that's wild. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. Wow. I hope you were already well, but I hope you're extremely well. Good lord. He's broken in half, innit? Make them more insurmountable. I don't think so, not on view
Here's
only.
a fun fact. Voltaire contracted syphilis just 2 blocks from here.
Perhaps. It's a risk. I don't know, I just kind of want to have some other flavour leagues on. It feels like almost England it's too good. I am, apparently. I don't know where that's come from. Off to the casino. Chris, thank you for the follow. 34 minutes. Technically, we had 2.5 hours before that, Scott, but my internet died, so we're in the second stream of the day, essentially, so that's why it looks like I'm not been streaming for very long. Neighbouring leagues. The problem is Neighbouring leagues doesn't really do a lot for us in terms of... There's no advantage to having them on, I suppose. Not that there's an advantage to having England beyond, like, context, but the neighbouring leagues, it would just be a case of we're slowing our game down without really... with any kind of... My goodness me. NUFC Pro, though, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. That is very kind. Oh, it's still madness. 100% it's still madness. Jesus Christ. Also, Yo-Yo Ding Dong just casually popping off in the background here as this all goes on. My lord. How am I supposed to pick a team here? Recruitment pool for other Polish sides? Maybe, but I don't know if that really matters. Remember, I'm switching to view only, not on. So I don't know if that will actually affect the other Polish sides recruitment pool at all. Hard to say. I don't know how those things interact. With? Wait. Oh, it's a friendly. Can I just... Oh my... What the... I'm just trying to pick a squad, man. I'm just out here trying to pick a squad. Kojo, thank you for the 10 gift. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, mate.
Here's a fun fact.
Ban
Voltaire
Ban,
contracted
thank you very much for the
syphilis
following
2
amongst all
blocks
that
from
madness. Oh my Christ. Right, I'm going to safely... Thank you again, that's wild. I'm going to just very safely press the keyboard and move on to the next thing. Am I safe to do... Hello, Paul. Chat are being nice again.
Are they?
Yes. Tell them to stop it.
Please continue. No,
I
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you for the 250
Choo
bits.
choo biscuit lovers.
Oh, goodness me.
Thank
Yeah,
you for being very kind.
I'm now sponsored by chat, apparently. What was I even doing? Oh, that's what I was going to do. I realised that I wasn't in charge of... I was in charge of friendlies, and if I set myself away from it, then they'll just pick whoever they want for this. Right. Is it match day? Bye, Pog. Right, where is the friendly matches? There we go. Got there in the end. Oh, no. I just saw something out of the corner of my... Don't let me do a second fiscal responsibility talk in the same stream. Oh, come on now. I'm trying to be better at just accepting things, but I find it... I thought I'd got better at it, and now I'm still not. Why do people do... Pixel Pinnon, thank... I mean, how will I even start, actually? Gordo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, and Pixel Pinnon, thank you for the 10. That's so wildly unnecessary. And JM Rutter as well, thank you for the 24 months. 2 years just on the dot there. I think it's just because it's an internal conflict, right? A lot of the time. Gus with the 245 bits as well. It's... Oh, for goodness sake. Rakanok with the 10 gifted subs and Turtle with the gifted sub to accept it. Oh, no, I'm very, very grateful that anyone on like a default... if I could be real with you
We
for a
shall
minute,
never
chat.
stop. 2 years of this, though. Seems good.
Still that sub. It's... Ooh, bloody hell. If I could be real, it's just... Whenever this happens, which is insanely rare, and I'm very grateful.
Sick Josh Rave,
insanely.
sick Josh Rave, sick Josh Rave, sick Josh Rave.
It wasn't even a pop-up. It's just lagging out so badly now. Is this just because of the biscuits, Crazy Brit? Is this the deal we worked out? Oh my Christ. I know, and that's the thing, Curious Cracker. Thank you very much again. Words are hard. Sorry, for a volley, this must be just like, oh mate, just spit your words out, bro. It's just... Where the fuck's it gone? Excuse me, chat. Forgive my language. Did I actually set that? I did. Right, cool. So I should be able to go back here and it should be fine now, right? I'm not in charge of the match. I think that's just because I did it too late. Yeah. It's mine's for the Fisher, see? I am bad at that, very bad at it. I'm trying to get better at accepting that when someone says something or has done something nice, it's because they want to. And that you've earned it in some manner, but it's still very difficult for me. And I don't think I'm ever going to be that good at it. And honestly, I think that I would feel bad if I was good at it, because that feels like you no longer value the things that matter to other people, right? I actually missed a Farron. Maybe it's Pog. I'm accepting it. Thank you, chat. It genuinely brightens my day whenever I just get a random comment that's just beyond just the saying that something I've done is good, when it's like goes ever so slightly beyond that, and it's just something that's just, it just makes me smile. And I've been getting them a lot more lately, and I suppose it's probably because I've been uploading content again. Perhaps. Gee, who knew? But it's been a bit of... I'm actually going to holiday one day because I don't want to have to change the entire squad around just for this one match. But I can't go through it with my assistant manager in the game because it won't let me. Ah, dear. Thank you, Jay. That's very, very kind. Hey, Pog is self-deprecating. I know. It's... As you know, and I'm sure a lot of you behave like this in real life too, it's a defense mechanism. Self-deprecation is just a defense mechanism from pretty much anyone who had not even a hard time at school, but was even lightly bullied at school. You develop it pretty quickly, right? That's sort of how it is. Because the thing is, right, if it was any of you in the same position, I'd be joining chat and would be doing the exact same thing because that's how I am. But it's tough when it's pointed back at you, I suppose. Like, I'm that guy that hates it when people sing happy birthday to him in a restaurant, or at all for that matter, because it is the worst thing in the world. Destroying my opponents. I did headbutt someone at school once, but that was about it. I think he just wasn't expecting it, because I think at that point I was just over it. Because that's in it. Oh, I guess so, yeah. But that's always the thing, Suspect. It's like, I'm just very, very grateful for the support and the fact that I get to do this, and I do not take it for granted, believe me. It's giving them, it's so easy to give, and it's my favourite thing to do, honestly. And we talked about this before. Like, Daz, thank you for the gifted sub. Do you know what? Take it back. Take it back now. Fuck your hype train. Take that back. I can't believe it. I'm not accepting that. I draw the line somewhere. I'm joking, of course. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. That's very kind. Thought we were safe from the headbutt. In the sense that it was like year 11, and by that point, I was like, well, you're going to not be doing sixth form anyway, so I don't give a shit. Just... And to be fair, you know that thing people do where they square up like head on because they think they're well hard? And I was just like, cool, you're taller than me, which means when I headbutt you, it's going to hit you right in the teeth. Like, brilliant. Well done, lad, you know? Savika with the 500 bits as well. My Christ. Everyone is absolutely. It's just nice because it's been, like, obviously, getting to do this as a job is the best thing in the world. But the last couple of years have been a little bit messy with my brain. Not that it wasn't messy before, but much more messy. And it's just nice to... This is what I was actually going to say. This is a bit... Forgive me if I'm getting a little bit too real with you here, right? I told you earlier that I spent most of yesterday just sat on the sofa with a blanket playing Mega Bonk because I wanted to. In the past, things like that would be an escape and a procrastination from doing things I was supposed to be doing because I felt completely paralyzed by it. And when I tried to do that yesterday, I got a sort of flashback to that exact same thing, and it triggered this kind of like response, like a physiological response in me that made me think back to that. But then I realized, I was like, no, you deserve to take a little bit of time because you've actually done all the things. In the past, you'd be doing that because you hadn't done those things and you would use it as an escape. And there were some times when Pog would come home from work and I'd be sat on the sofa and she'd say, oh, what did you get up to today? And I'd basically have to sort of, through trying not to cry, just be like, I couldn't do anything. And there's something about that that's so shit. But the fact that I'm now able to do those things and I'm on the other side of that is so very
Here's
freeing.
a fun fact. Voltaire contracted syphilis just
And I know it's on like
2
a
blocks from
really base level, but even being able to admit that is just, yeah. Was that a 69? Incredible. It's like he knew, basically. But yeah, it was just nice. I feel like a human being again, I guess. It's crazy how that happens, isn't it, Millennium? You probably don't notice the executive function stuff on stream because it's a thing I'd be doing anyway, right? That was one thing that I never let slip. It's more the emotional regulation side of things. It just keeps... I'm just happier all the time now and genuinely passionate about making content. And that's so nice. Like, I've always been passionate on the stream side of things, but now I'm just like, I just want to be doing more and more stuff. Thank you, Enya Surprise. Very kind of you. That's the thing, and I hope the best for everybody in the coming year, frankly. Sometimes things just take time. Like, you go through little ups and downs in life. Obviously, everybody does. Sometimes they're big ups, sometimes they're big downs, and sometimes they go on longer than you'd like them to, but you can recover from them. Sometimes they go on for so long you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, I guess, right? Yeah, so forgive me if that was a little bit too hashtag relatable, I suppose. I tried to be because it's a little bit depressing to hear, I suppose. But the reason I wanted to share that now was because it has a happy ending, I guess. And that you can, I say can work through it. I haven't really worked through anything per se. I've just now got the support medically that I needed, I guess. Right? Which is the battle, almost the entire battle. Where's Josh Allen video? Do you know what? Where's the Josh Allen video? Tell you where the Josh Allen video is. Actually, no, I can't show that on stream right now because we're in the middle of the sponsor segment. Ooh, caught myself there. Old Matt would not have caught himself there. He's in Buffalo. Playing for the Sabres by any chance? Reflecting. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of reflecting. One of the things I've been doing, because my clinician told me to do this, was basically keep like a diary of just general stuff once I started the meds. And that's what I've been doing for the past 31 days. And it's been interesting just reading back from bits of it and reflecting on the way things have going. The silly mistakes I've made, such as drinking drinks with heavy amounts of citric acid in around the same time as I took my pills, which actually apparently nerfs them. So that's good. Didn't do that today. The quarterback of the Buffalo Sabres, yeah, exactly. He's quarterbacking from the blue line. I think it's just that I know you hear a lot about the word mental health, weirdly, has got a strange stigma attached to it now when people talk about it publicly, in that I think sometimes people use it as a almost like a shield to be like, but mental health. And I feel like accountability is also incredibly important, because what's that? There's a really good phrase where it's just like, mental health is not your fault, but it is your responsibility. And I feel like that's really, really important, because particularly when it comes to things like streaming, where I'm just sort of stood here yapping for God knows how long, you know, you're going to say things wrong sometimes, right? And then you're going to feel bad about it. But I'm trying to get better at being like, you know what, people make mistakes, you know? The link notification, yeah, exactly. So that's why I would only ever really like to share my own experiences with it. But I'm also careful to sort of not overdo it at the same time too, because you want to come here and it be a positive place where we're basically just dicking about and having a nice time. And I feel like we do a pretty good job at treading that line, which is why I always like, don't try to share too much in one go, I suppose. Can we go with the same lineup here? I think we might be okay, you know. First, we finally get to play Stahl. He said as if he's been massively looking forward specifically to that game. Is Ornic back at least? Yes, he is. Amazing. Kudvar has not cut it at all, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not an excuse. It's just a... There's an on-off switch. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has it as good or bad, exactly. I want it to be a thing I talk about sometimes and share these issues, because I feel like they're real, and you never know. Someone might be in that exact same position and it might be the thing that they need to get their ass in gear. For me, it was basically the amount of people that would come in a chat and be like, oh, Matt, when were you diagnosed with ADHD? I was like, never. What are we talking about? Whatever do you mean? And I actually want to specifically thank Millie, in fact, because he was the one that really like pushed me to start investigating it a bit deeper. And actually, I mean, it didn't work out in that particular situation, but if he hadn't have pushed me to that, I don't think I'd have got to this position, right? Yeah, that's cool. We're doing it. Yeah, so don't forget, we can do the Willie and Dix lookup. This is the beautiful, lovely tightrope that we walk these days, and I'm a huge fan of that tightrope. Usually as an excuse. Yeah. I always try to separate the two. So like, for example, actually, big example of this was I don't think I handled a situation on the previous stream particularly well, where I misread someone's message and reacted too quickly. There's two sides to that. One, taking some accountability, I fucked up and I'm sorry. Secondly, part of the reason that happened probably was because I dented the shit out of my meds and my emotional regulation wasn't quite in check. But the thing is, those two things are separate. One of them is you take accountability for the things that you did regardless, and the second one is this might be part of why that happened, but that doesn't make any difference. That's simply, it's not an excuse, it's just the reasoning for it in the end, right? Those are ultimately different things. Get that scouting method. I like to believe that any UFC pro is just sat there repeating that same scouting method every single week. Have you found any more?
Here's a fun fact. Voltaire
The internet is true.
is just 2 blocks from here.
The internet was a paid actor. Burak and John Dog, thank you for the follows. 35 years. Genuinely, yes. From about the age of 20... Ooh, let's see. Right, let's just get into a game. Christ, I hate this being sat on a menu with nothing cracking. Let's get into a game. Watch us win a match, and then I can start jabbering. Which one? I think NUFC Pro is referring to the transfer in one we were showing out earlier. Didn't make a mistake. Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's crucial. Bad is just misread. Oh no, it was literally just a minor miscommunication. It was a minor miscommunication that I didn't handle in the best way. And we've forgotten about it like an hour later or whatever. But it was just like the sort of things that stick in your head because you're like, I could have done better with that, you know. I'm like that after most streams. There's always things I'm like, I could have done better there, could have done better there. But now I'm getting used to the idea of that was the sort of thing that would actually like completely ruin my day. Whereas now I'm just like, shit happens, you move on. Have they got one of the Till brothers? They do. It's Sebastian Till. There you go. Is that even one of the Till brothers? I mean, he might have brothers, right? What a song this is, by the way. For a 12k, ooh, further than 10k for the first time in years. Don't do what I did yesterday, which is not do the run. I think the crucial thing is, however slow you're going to go, maybe just knock another 10, 15 seconds per kilometer off that pace. Because it's better to complete the run at a slightly slower pace than to get burned out midway through and struggle it, right? It's when you're doing those kinds of runs, it's all about just getting the mileage done and not really worrying about pacing anyway. Come on, Angel. Oh, it's the post again. Ah. God damn it, man. We've hit the post a lot during this little spell, which is actually similar to what was happening when we first took over again. I wonder if, genuinely, me taking Rodado out there and then putting it back in again has actually messed up the familiarity a little bit. I'm having to actually be careful with the running because it's adding extra calories burned that I actually don't know if I can handle right now, because I'm really happy with my weight at the moment in terms of the actual weight itself. It's more body composition that's the issue for me now, and I've realised that actually I'm perfectly thin enough in terms of weight. I just need to actually work out, and running is just going to burn even more calories, but I just really like doing it. That's the downside. What I need is to eat more biscuits. Go on. Oh my god, he scored! Marko Božić! Hadrian's just literally smashed his desk in half there. Julian with the ball through. That's a beautiful pass. That's a lovely run. Makes the run to the channel. First time ball around the side. And the fact that he strikes this... Oh no, he does take a little touch. And not a good one either, actually. Look, quit vaping. Oh, that was ages ago, Matt, to be fair. The vaping I quit ages ago. The thing that's maybe, in theory, look better is the fact that I've lost 33 pounds since February. In body weight, that is. And also on my Adobe subscription. So I'm now down to essentially where I wanted to be. I'm like 10 stone 12 now. But at one point I was 15 stone. Back in like 2023 at the very start. The thing is, I can't afford a gym membership at the moment. And I don't know. I thought I might just start doing calisthenics again. I used to really enjoy those. Can I have your sub? Yeah, I was going to say, that was what my sub was during my first year. I think they've actually just put it up to £65 for next year. I'll get a weighted backpack. I saw a guy one of those the other day. He was struggling. Struggling to quit. The first few days are the crucial ones, Matt, I think. There's an app that I use. I think it was called... was it Flamely? I think I still have it on my phone, actually. Yeah, Flamey was the app that I used. It was just a tracker. But that was what helped me. That and having like a fidget spinner or some kind of thing to fidget with. You notice a lot of the time on stream I've got something on my left hand. That's the reason I do that. It's a habitual thing. And it does help a lot. Actual weight units. Yeah, so I mean, I'm actually about 3 Honda Civics at this point. Hoping to get like Type R, but we'll see.
Oh, this isn't where I park my car.
You do the math. Risty, thank you for the follow. Okay, I used to know a guy called Risty. His name was Sean though, so I have actually, now that I think about it, I have no idea why he was called Risty, and I almost don't want to know the answer to why he was called Risty at this point. Talked about that type of mechanic. A bit of both, right? Wait. Yeah. We're crushing it. We're winning a game. Life is blessed. What's not to love? We're waiting puppies. How big's your puppy, isn't it? Yeah, if you're 3 Honda Civics, chill it down a little bit. Maybe it's just the seats. The stones are toilet rocks. You don't get the name Risty from nowhere. No, it is a fun one for you, chat. I absolutely love nicknames and the origins of nicknames. Almost all of us will have known a person who's got a nickname and that is bafflingly obscure in its reasoning. Some of them are super clever as well. What's yours? What is your random mate that's got, or it might be you in fact, that has the weird nickname and why? European or Japanese Honda Civic though? Oh yeah, we're talking JDM. Like, we imported. Let's not be... Speaking of actually older fun cars, I was down in the city the other day, and there was a really old like Volvo hatchback, and I was just like, with pop-up headlights. That's my jam. Like, I could see a Lamborghini Aventador go past and I'd be like, oh, that's cool. I see like an old Subaru and I'm like, lads, it's brilliant. Love them. Scrabble, because he was sat next to a game of Scrabble. Brother was called... His brother was called Carpet. What? As a first name? That's short for Sniper's Dream, of course. He was playing footy one day and his opponent said he sounded like a duck. That's... The best ones are always the ones from school. Oh my goodness me. I thought we'd escaped. Felkor, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I nearly pressed the start stream button then. That would have gone a bit weird. Thank you so much again. That is very, very, very nice of you. I'm truly, truly grateful. And just for that, I'm going to make some subs because that's reminded me that I was just letting this game play out and wasn't even paying attention to it. Rodano's been bad. I hate to say it, but he has. Bosic is my new king. Ertl Taylor. It's a dangerous move at 1-0, I realise, but... Because Yemka is not going to learn this role unless I keep throwing him into the deep end, right? That's how I learned to swim. It's not how I learned to swim at all. I got private swimming lessons. They really helped, because I was a terrible swimmer before that. Shout out to my parents. Not that that was the reason for it. It was the opposite. They were the reasons I could then be good at the old paddly. I'm babbling. Let's move. Called Judy Murray? That's brilliant. It does feel like, I mean, the thing is, I was a boring one because I was literally just known by my surname at school. Mostly because there was 13 Matts in my year. I think it was 13. 13 Matts in my year at school, which meant basically everybody was known by their surname. Both me and Viking. And actually, that's not true. There was one guy who was called Mabbott, because technically his name was Matt Abbott. So he got a slightly different nickname where they actually let the M from his first name be part of it too. Just add to Y to it. That was another thing as well. The classic PE line of, oh, your surname, let's add a Y and that's the new nickname. That one didn't work for me. My name couldn't work with the Y on the end. PE teacher tried it once and just went, ugh. I was like, oh, cheers, mate. It isn't SecondYellowCard. It's actually SecondYellowCardy. Gun. College called G's book. Did you never find him? Oh, what a strike. I don't know. I think it was just a really popular... 1990 was just a good year for people calling their son Matt, apparently. They just called me Card, they did. Most obscure British. You absolute mabbot. It's my booking. SecondYellowCardy B. It was first red card. Cardi M. Do you know what? Cardi M sounds the sort of thing that a certain Dr. Benji would probably call me when he was drunk or something. And we're 2-0 up. And it's an assist for Koziemka. Look at us go. Watching something working. What was he caught watching Mamma Mia? Because I'm sure that's the only innocent explanation for this. Cracking film, by the way. Let's call him that. Tobias Fruit John. Oh my god. That's good. Just tremendous. I had a friend of mine whose name was Nacho. He's the one I always refer to when we talk about nicknames and stuff, because the name had nothing to do with nachos. His name was actually also Matt, as it happens. So he was one of the few that escaped the surname situation, and he managed to be called Nacho instead. Sadly, he's no longer with us, though. I do miss him. He was a good guy. Oh, go on. 3-1? Come on! Godfrey knows what he's doing. It's 3-0. I said we were going to twat someone at some point. It's not really been that on paper, but it doesn't matter. We're taking the goal. That's good. I guess if you put them in this situation, for Ignacio, his name was Ignacio Williams. Yeah, actually, Ignacio Williams 100% sounds like he could play for the Dodgers. Like, do you know what I mean? He's just won the World Series, has Ignacio Williams. Was his name Michael Sinus? The box was a bit clogged up, to be fair to him, right? Released in the Chelsea Academy, yes. And he's like secretly Basque, although maybe I'm just thinking because of Nico Williams now. Dad calls him Rusty. Never has been. Was he named after the character in the book Goodnight, Mr. Tom? I think there was a character called Rusty in that. Read that in like GCSE English. The glitching head. Oh, I missed it. Wait, was that a head that was glitching earlier then and not the floodlight? I understand the issue now. Once again, I've missed it, but I understand it now. Dobbs, that surely put us back in the playoff spots again, right? Or around the oh, yeah. Like as a footballer, he could 100% play for like Deportivo Guadalajara. Up to 4th. We're only 2. Wow. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. It seems like Wodger running away with it, but everybody else is catchable. Not the most imaginative. Had a nervous sick people called him Naughty. I shouldn't laugh, but you almost have to, right? Maybe my school was just really unimaginative when it came to nicknames, now that I'm actually thinking about it. Most of them were just literally someone's surname. It's like Essex, get better at this. Not that's very good, actually. I suppose when you think about it, looking back, these are like 13-year-olds, not the most like verbose and creative people, I suppose, right? Caveman, not a morning person with long hair slouching at school. That feels like the sort of nickname that a really like curmudgeonly teacher would have given you. Promotion rules. So basically, it's the same as the championship in England. So it's 2 up and then a promotion for the other one. The way that the game writes some of its syntax makes it sound like there's an extra thing with the weird top promotion spot, but there isn't. It's just champion, automatic promotion, and then a 14 playoff. Nickname was Shep, of course. No, I think that was just the era. Tree because these big long arms and his surname was. But that's at least there's a bit more imagination there. Like if you hadn't have added that and his surname is Woodpie, I would have been like, eh. Just another version of her name. Yeah, most people got the old like, you know, Coxie if your name was Cox, or Birchie if your name was Birch, etc., etc. Essentially, nicknames come about like you're working on a building site. Pretty much. I have same as a Siri Chi. Oh, just why you hadn't said that out loud, because Hadrian would have probably been like, yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll do that. I think even he probably couldn't uncover that one. Matty. I mean, if my surname was... No, there was... Like, it wasn't even... Oh, Matty sounds even weird. Never been... Actually, tell you what it was. It's because my ex-girlfriend used to call me Matty. That's why that felt weird to me. It's just no one else in my entire life has ever called me Matty except for my ex-girlfriend. Just... Ugh. Just feels weird. Paintbot because the full name was Matt White. That's good. Hello, Regendino. It's going... Oh. It was going better before that. To be fair, it is actually kind of just going very well now. We're into the playoff spots. We're actually only a point off of the automatics now. We're unbeaten in 9. We're genuinely cooking a little bit now. I'm not going to press more spacebar. I feel like I've been underdoing the spacebar lately. It's been getting neglected. It needs a good little love tap. Well, for you to give my hoodie... Oh, that wasn't even her, though, Sharpie. It was actually a girl I briefly went on a date with, and for some reason thought it'd be a good idea to give her a really important hoodie. What it was is I had it on, and she got cold on the date, so I gave her my hoodie, and then she just never gave it back to me. I literally only saw her once. She did promise she'd send it back to me, but she never did, which is annoying, because I really liked that hoodie. But yeah, that was a different girl. That was a girl I went on a date with in Surrey, in Guildford, of all places. One day I'll get it back. She's probably put it in the bin by now. It's been a while. So for theft, I think so. I feel like at this point, though, there's probably an element of finders keepers. Are we actually down to 6th again? The promotion battle in this league is... That is mental. There is literally 3 points between 3rd and 12th. Nope, and 11th. And 4 points if you count Schlonsky in there as well. Who've not been winning a lot lately. And then again, neither have Wodge. This is toit. And we've still only conceded 9 goals this season. Never heard that before. I know they would never. That level of thievery goes underrated, underreported, I would say. Crime statistics on stolen men's hoodies. Can't be doing it. They're vinted in it. I thought that was my computer swelling up. It was Pog starting the vacuum. Still cries into it. Damn right, she missed out. She could have been Mrs. Second Yellow Card, but instead Pog gets to do that. Guildford. Oh, Guildford is a random town in Surrey, basically. It's just a bit of a place that exists. Has a hockey team? It's like a serial dater. She goes on lots of dates and takes something back for the gut. It's like a serial killer, but without the killing part. That's... She sells it later. So she's just a really elaborate thief. But surely she's not stealing things that are of a level that... Why is she stealing from them? I'm curious now. Or Fantasia's trial is coming to an end. Does that mean I'm going to have to upgrade to Disney Plus? I guess I could just keep trialing him, right? It does a little bit, doesn't it? Hoodie Hostage? Hoodie Hostage sounds like an indie band that I would pretend to enjoy. She's going to be Mrs. Pog. She'll be Mr. Pog. I need to change that in her... Like, she's in... Pog has obviously got 2 phones because she has a work phone. Neither of them are in my phone as Emma or Pog. Captain Pogwash for the work one, importantly. Oh, she's... I mean, I'm not going to go down on the Matt is waxing lyrical about Pog again, but she's pretty good in it. Oh, what cover is this? This is Torn, obviously, the Natalie Creme Brulee... Natalie Imbruglia song, which was covered by Hands Like Houses, which was another Australian band who were really good for a little bit, and then they changed their singer, and no longer are. So most of it in bulk. In bulk? How much is she stealing from these, Ben? Natalie Creme Brulee, that's the one. Everyone forgets her wonderful role in Johnny English. That was Natalie Imbruglia, right? Yeah. Sounds about right. It did feel like... What's the original version, then? Request come through. When was it, Sam? Let me check. Because there's nothing in the queue right now, and there's also nothing in the song request queue at the moment. Or what if it broke the song bot when I had my internet decide to take a swan dive? Be careful how you ask her though, Kraken, because don't get too close. You'll find your keys have conveniently gone missing. List so oh, fair enough. It feels like a Eurovision entry then. Like 20 minutes ago. I think it would have gone through then. If it was recent enough for that. Because I know the song requests have been working as far as I can tell. So it should have definitely played. I was probably jabbering on about nicknames, or it might have come through during the insane giftery thing. The second instance of sub-giftery of the day, which again, I cannot thank you enough for that chat. It was very, very unnecessary. They are broken. Oh, are they? Could somebody do... Hang on, let me just see if this works. You're right. I think Songbot might have busted. Un momento, por favor. Now I just need to remember where this file is buried. Oh, goodness. I don't actually know where I put this. Is that going to work? That might not work from there. That should work. No, I think it's more likely that it got broken during the internet reset thing. Is that actually going to work now? I'll give it a minute to see if it catches up. It should be... Ooh. Oofy. No, that is a little bit broken. Or it's just that I put it in a different folder and I've forgotten where. There's one in my downloads folder, but I don't think that's the one I'm actually using for this. I think I've got a different folder. It's this one, I think. Hopefully this one works. I think it does matter which folder it's in. Or Spotify is just a little bit goofed. I might have to turn off the song request spot. Because I don't think it's connecting up to Spotify properly. Yeah. Okay, forgive me about that one. Let me just... I wish I'd noticed that before. I'll just turn that off and then I'll just pause the song request rewards for the time being. I think the internet's balked it in some way. It's probably one of those ones where you have to like restart the computer to fix it properly. Oh dear. Forgive me that one, chat, and forgive me for the fact that your points would have been eaten by that. What song was it, Sam? I could just put it on manually. API crash. Yeah, I think it's... I'm so not used to having issues with the internet that I actually didn't know what was likely to happen in that situation. But yeah, that's hard. But yeah, let me know what song you want to put on. I'll just whack it on manually and just pause them for the rest of the stream. At least everything else didn't break, thankfully. All the pickup stuff is still working. My biggest worry actually was not so much the... Obviously, I want to keep stream going, but it was, oh god, this is sponsored. I need to, you know, stay on top of that. So what do you reckon is going to be in this newish patch? Because it feels to me like this. Hang on, I'm going to shut the door. Pog's doing some hoovering. She's being domesticated. Well, it's cool and all. It's like she's hushing my vibe. Right, let me just see what this is. Can I open this in Spotify? What? Oh! Wow, that just made my screen turn off. That Biscuit. Hang on. Biscuits for smut. Perfect. Wage fit. Yeah, I think that has to be in there. And there we go. Bang, in the queue. Love to see it. Yeah, that literally made my entire screen go black. That was scary. Anyway, no, I mean, it should be Wednesday. Based on the logic of the previous ones, I suspect that they're pretty much just doing Wednesday patches for the foreseeable future, which is fine. Because that means we get a good amount of them. It feels like it's got to be the wage stuff, the coefficient things. I think that's... I really hope I see some movement on the scouting stuff, though. Even if they don't let me add filters on import and export yet, right? But I still need to see things... They need to at least fix it so that there's ability and potential show up on the squad pages of squads when you know the information, right? That I'd settle for the time being. Like, I'm not expecting them to fix the filters, but that would be good. It'd be really nice if they could at least fix some of the filters. Next Biscuit go. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. Training... Honestly, I don't think it needs reworking. I think it just needs to be more accessible. Because I've not touched it at all. Quad selection been fixed yet? Ooh, I don't know, actually. Yeah, that's the thing. I think once they've isolated it and can fix it, it just has to be properly tested so they can push it out. Because the crucial things with it, basically, is the calculations are wrong. And the display from a visual standpoint of it is wrong. Outside of that, I think it's okay. And honestly, once those two things are fixed, building a nation is kind of sorted after that. So yeah, you can do save lineups now, which is really cool. I say really cool. It's a feature we had before, but I'm glad it's back, right? Maybe I was giving it a little bit too much credit there. It's good that it's back. They do need to fix the opposition instructions thing, though. I've had to delegate that since we can't actually touch it properly. Right. I think, again, it's just this lineup has been so consistent. And I know I've heard a lot of people having a lot of issues with injuries, but for the most part, we've actually been maybe just a little bit fortunate with it. I don't know. Like, we've not had any crucial injuries to a major player in our team. Save tactics. I mean, I have... Oh, wait a minute. I just realised we went into the last game playing that system and not this one. Still won, though, I think. We were playing the wrong formation. Because I ticked over to the second tactic to right. We'll win anybody. It's fine. Better team bonding under training. Oh, really? Is that just because the way that they defaultly set up, they just don't do it much? Touch more. Yeah, I think it's a touch more, and I think that might be a good thing. I think it's maybe more realistic now. Improve contracts a lot more. Yeah, I think maybe I've just dodged that because I've not... Almost all of my contracts were contracts signed this summer, so they literally aren't allowed to. I'll be curious to see if we get any options for people banging on about that in January when they officially can. Particularly with some of the contracts being a bit shorter in the second tier of Poland. With the exception of Rodado, most of their contracts are like 2 years. I think, wow, we're up high. Okay. Let's go. Just another dub. It's good that the other version of our tactic actually got us a dub at least, but I think this one is still a more fun style of play. Struggling to cope with the default. Oh, I don't know. I literally... Actually, I say save them. I don't think I've actually imported one. Or maybe I did. I think I exported one simply so that we could create that second version, but I actually don't know if I've touched much on that one since then. So maybe that doesn't work. I know there was an issue where you couldn't export tactics, but surely that's fixed, right? That has to... I think that was a beta issue. Oh, hello. It's in. It's him again. Marko Božić. That's Leliveld's, I think, 4th or 5th assist of the season from right wing back. Our wing backs are absolutely crucial in this setup. It's a nice little intricate play on the wing here, though. Like, Božić was right there. I mean, I think this quite literally hits him and goes in. I mean, hey, he got in the right spot. That's the most important thing. We lead again. Come on. We have one more ball. We have one more biscuit giveaway to do. I'll probably do it at about 2 o'clock because we're going to go a bit longer today. Just because, one, I had my internet outage, and two, I'm just really enjoying playing games now. Now that we're actually kind of cooking a little bit, I want to push through some, you know, get through some matches again. I might also switch it back to faster processing between games for a little while, because right now the immersion isn't actually that important for the game world yet, but it will matter later in the save, I suspect. Oh, pull it back. Oh, please, somebody shoot. Have another go. Yes! Irvin Ornich, and it's 2. That's more like it. Yeah, I can't wait to start doing that, Keys Thursday, but not yet. Mostly because I haven't got the scouting range. Although apparently I don't even need it, because it seems like I could just ask for them and they'll just bring them to me. The little head down there, and the fact that James just pops this back to him, little controlled finish through the legs of the players, beautiful, 2-0.
Here's a fun fact.
This is really, really solid. Dominant opening 10 minutes. This is definitely the system we wanted. It's just way more aggressive. Like, that secondary tactic was designed for us to shut games down. So it involved us slowing the play down, basically just to keep a team out. So we were honestly kind of lucky we even scored a goal with that. Whereas this one's way more aggressive. Oh, there's the run. Slide him in. Yes. He's all the way through. He's gone too wide. He's going to have to square this. Okay. James, you can't be shooting from there, bro. Demon defense, which is what we have at the moment. Thank you very much for the follow. The fact that not only did he shoot, he managed to shoot on the wrong foot as well. I couldn't have done any more to have him in a position to not shoot, and he still found a way to do it. I get that his left foot is his strong foot, but that's the reason he's there, to not shoot on it. Ah, dear. He does so much good work, and then he undoes it all with stuff like that. Right, Krzyzanowski to the byline again. Got some support on the edge of the box from Duda. He's pulled back. Oh, turn it. Oh, no. I just assumed that was a goal. But no. I do wish they'd crossed the ball from that position a little bit more instead of always cutting it back, but now we've hit the post again. Has Aaron cursed me? We're hitting the woodwork a lot in the last few matches, but we are also absolutely bashing this lot. Are they a good side? Number 12. Which one? Oh, is it? As in James. Is James number 12? Yes. Yeah, James's hair looks really, really cool. I think with the introduction of the women's game, it's meant that there's been massive improvements in the hair tech on the men's side as well to cope for more longer hairstyles. And I think that that's really sick. Oh, go on. Ooh. Are we on key highlights? Wow. It does still have weird, like, selection with regards to the highlights it chooses sometimes. Yeah, James just loves a shot occasionally, but we have truly dominated this game. This is more than even our normal standards. would still only put us 5th. My God, this league is so tight. Who are we playing against? Where are they? Oh, they are. Yeah, to be fair, they are actually in the relegation zone. So you'd expect this to win one. Yeah, I always see not always. I regularly see the random ball played over the top that goes straight out of play highlight, which is a little bit off-putting because you shouldn't really be seeing it. Yeah, down to 5th. I don't really know how that works unless someone's absolutely clubbing somebody and their goal difference because of the league being as tight as it is. It could be something up here. I don't know. That's weird, actually. Either way, we're just getting a lot of goals and finally starting to look good. And I don't even know the last time we conceded a goal in the league. That's a lovely flick on. Oh, that's a... Okay, we've overplayed that a little there, lads. No need for that. Easy save. I think you might be right, Jinjo. It definitely looks like it's either sourcing it weirdly or the arrows are the wrong... Yeah, because otherwise the others wouldn't have green arrows on them, would they? They should have red arrows. Because as far as I know, there's actually only 2 games going on right now. There's us, this game here, and there's the one with Odra. So yeah, I think they've got those the wrong way around. So we're actually up to 5th. It's weird. It feels like, despite... With all the lack of losses we've got lately, it feels like we should honestly be making more progress further up the league. James is into that pocket again. Oh, that's more like it. It's 3. This is better. I think we won the last game 3-0 away from home, and this time we're 3-0 up in the first half. Now, I love the run as well. This run from James is brilliant, and the fact that he passed the ball. So, first time finish as well from Farinho. Just goes near post. Keeper, oh, maybe a little sus. Either way, finally getting a good... are there any other games going on, actually? No, literally, it's just those other 2 games. So, yeah, you're definitely right. We're actually moving above all of these guys. And bringing our goal difference with us, which is delightful. Rodado has genuinely been off the boil the last couple of games. Team Report Scout. It's going to be coming as part of my big scouting video, which I'm working on at the moment. Either tomorrow night or Tuesday night, most likely. There's a lot of things to test because I didn't want to do one video specifically on it. I'd rather do like a big comprehensive video that covers all the scouting methods I currently know. But also, Team Report Scouting isn't really super viable at the moment because there's too many things that are broken. Like, you can do it. But you have to go through a lot of different annoying workarounds in order to actually see the information. So it's... Until they fix those things, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the arse to do. I'm very happy with that, though. That's perfect. The Tromsø scarf, basically... Chat, he's going to do it. He's going to say it. Back in 2020, Pog and I went to Tromsø to do the Polar Night Half Marathon. And when we were there, I was like, well, it'd be rude not to try and find a way to pick up a scarf. So, of course, I went and grabbed one. And then, of course, we did a Tromsø save soon after that as well, which was really, really fun. 4 addictive and nothing in between. Oh, really? That hasn't been my experience thus far, but I do feel like the game, particularly until you nail down a really consistent tactic, does have way more potential for that type of thing. Because I think we saw... Did we see a little bit of that with Slavia at the very start? Not really, actually. Uh-oh. I feel like they're about to score a long range... Oh! Just want to see a couple more long-range goals go in. It does seem like the game is still ever so slightly too miserly with the likelihood of those going in. Like, we've seen enough of them to the point where I'm like, surely someone eventually is going to be able to get one of these to the back of the net. From my mind, in it. It's like patter I can call up whenever I need it. To be fair, it's cool that people even ask about it in the first place, right? It's sick that people are interested enough in the random scarves that just hang behind me in order to ask those questions. Why would I take you off? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to... Actually, let's get... I actually quite like Nikai, to be fair. I think he deserves another go. Godfrey can come in again. We're 3-0 up, which means it's the perfect time for Mr. Kuziemka as well. And Ertl Taylor for James. Maybe I'll actually stop shooting so much. I probably should protect Leleveld. I'm going to do it. I'm doing 5 subs. Smite me down. Maybe. There was a few kickoff... one of the things I do remember from the beta and even the early alpha, like the alpha stuff, was it did seem that there was a lot of kickoff goals. So like you'd score and then they'd literally... The next highlight would be them taking the kickoff and equalising. And it happened a little too frequently. But I haven't seen that a lot lately. Maybe it's another casualty of the older... Oh, well, look at this from Giguère. Drop it across or just shoot. That's fine too. Yes, Fred. I haven't... have I had a... No, I don't think I have had a crash. It definitely feels generally more stable for the most part. We did have... In between the last patch and the previous one, there was a bit where the game, if anything, felt more unstable to me. And I think that makes sense because it was now on the beta version. So there's a little bit of issues there. But I did have a couple of memory leaks, which was very weird. Hori for Season 2. I think he's well out of our price range. Although, no, that even wouldn't even work with our tactic anymore. Yeah, the internet crashed instead today. Considering for the kick of my first ever game. That's how you know it's good. More questions to last. Interesting. It does seem like, I think overall, statistically, it's getting more stable, but it does seem to be affecting different people in different ways, I suppose. Oh, hello. Pause it again. Square it, square it, square it. Ah. We're going to overplay it now. Off the bar again. I think that's the 4th time we've hit the post in this game. But we're going to win the game 3-0 again. It's another dub. 12 shots on target in this one as well. This is tremendous. Shooting for no reason. I found that my fullbacks, generally speaking now, aren't doing that as much, but I have basically done everything I can to try to stop them from doing that. My issue is actually my centre midfielders. Despite being on shoot less often and work ball into the box, and one of them even had the PPM, looks for pass instead of trying to shoot or score or whatever, they were always shooting from these areas, and I have found a way, for the most part, to stop them doing it. But I don't know how easily that would work for wing-backs. It's good for central midfielders, I think, but not really for wider players, because you are going to want them to be on the correct foot for wide players. Maybe I'm just not touching menus that are going to break things to the point where, like, if I was more, like, min-maxing certain things, perhaps it would do it. Or if it had crashed then, that would have been, whilst also perfect, just very, very frustrating at the same time. That's now 10 games unbeaten. 2 points off the top. I think we win this league now. Schlonsk are not getting anywhere now. Their form lately has been dire. I feel like... Wait, they've won 2 in a row. Okay, they were struggling before that then, because... I swear they'd fallen off quite hard. I do like that clicking them like that actually just brings this up in a pop-up and you can't even see their results. Yes, they won 2 in a row, but before that, 3 straight league defeats. Either way, I think we've... Wait, didn't we beat Harobri already this season? Have they played an extra game than us? How did they finish that? Their form is actually exceptional as well, to be fair. Y100 PC. Yeah, and I think this year potentially even more than ever. Like, we had a little miniature a little miniature sock loft on the last stream, but we managed to get through that with that weird substitution issue. Wait, wasn't that... Oh, no, there was 2. There was one that was caused by me being stupid and one that was genuinely a soft lock, if I remember. Match engine is brilliant. It's... I would say just keep an eye on it, Fred. Like, keep an eye on the development. It might move itself into a spot where, like, the window of what your expectations are is suddenly starting to be met, and at that point, maybe to jump on board. Fell away to Hungary. That was a great result they got against Portugal, by the way. Just out of nowhere. Like, I forget that international football a lot of the time is even happening for the most part. So that kind of passed me by. Like, I think England won, maybe? Was it the registration rules one? That also... Yeah, that caused a crash, didn't it? Mostly because we don't have registration rules in Poland's second tier. And as a result, I tried to click on a screen that, by all intents and purposes, shouldn't exist. Wait, why am I getting reports for... Wait, are we playing... Okay, I really do hate the fact that with no cup draws, it doesn't even, like, notify you properly when you're playing someone in the cup. I assume that's after this, right? Christ, we've got to play Legia midweek. Oh, is it their second team? No, I think it is their first team, you know. Financial bonus. I believe that's only for the top flight. We get more of a punishment, if I recall. I'll have a little quick gander. I think the draws need to come back. Yeah, I didn't even know who we got in the next round of the cup. Only to find out that it's Legia. I would have been way more excited about that. Yeah, let's have a little look. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. I might be wrong, but I don't think there's any bonus for it in this league. I think it's just you get punished if you don't do it. Wilksy, thank you very much for the 4 months, friend. How's your Sunday? I need to drink more. My goodness. Did I just press that twice? Have a double. That might be, again, an issue with the internet. Yes, the top flight, you get the bonus for it, which I don't think we'll have any issues meeting, providing we get the right youth pack. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to switch off, rather, that processing setting just for a wee bit. Is it accessibility? What is that? Is it no, processing. Here we go. Yeah. Switching that back to fast for the time being. Because the problem when I'm streaming is that the less clicks I have to do to get between things, the better, because then it stops me from accidentally jabbering away to chat while a menu is just like sat there. Later in the save, that'll be really useful for us. But right now, I think it makes sense for me to just have that on the highest setting. We're going to get absolutely rinsed by these guys, presumably. I'm happy with his loan. I respect that. I'll make sure it's sorted. I won't. Because I don't think we're going to need to loan any players from Legia in the future, really. I mean, maybe in the top flight, we just don't load them, though. We loan them all from Lek or someone else. Zebra, thank you for the follow. Cup tie your entire team. Never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely didn't cup tie my entire team to my B team once. I'm a competent Football Manager player and would never do such a thing. A finance questioning game. Hey, whack it in chat and we'll see what we can come up with together. You never know. The fixtures let down. Yeah, it feels like the pageant. It needs more pageantry in certain areas. I think I'm just going to go with the same lineup again because we got to. I was going to say drop Farina out, but honestly, he's fully fit. So, and the opportunity to knock out Legia would be very funny. Be like, hey, you're going to have to deal with us next year, so better get used to it, lads. Right, that is correct, right? Plus, we were in such good form. We're better conceding goals. And yet, Broda somehow still only has a 6.9 rating, despite all of that. So the coefficients are fixed. I mean, I think you're probably safe to start still. I guess it depends on how many seasons you think you're going to get through, right? Because, as far as I know, and they have said this, it will be save game compatible at the very least. But I can totally see why you'd want to hold off. My plan is the second they put that fix out, I'll just literally make a video talking about that and a few other patch notes inside, just to make sure that people know about it. Good run lately. I mean, we are on a good run lately. You never know. I reckon we lose this like 4-1. Curious to see what we're like defensively against a much, much better side, though. More prominence to cup draw news. Yeah, just something that's a bit more... I like the pageantry. FM24 was kind of like the zenith of that. Like, you had the cool Champions League stuff, where they did a lot with that license, in a way. Within the... Wow, this looks so... That shot right there looks amazing. It's a lot of rain, but look at the stadium, the lighting in the stadium, the sort of mistiness to it. It does look bloody fantastic. It's very, very heavy rain. I can't wait till we get some snow games. I feel like we'll get snow games in Poland, right? Because European draws are automatic now. They did some of the cup draws. I guess, yeah. I know, it's just so nice to see, like... I want to see an animated Rod Stewart picking balls out of the pot, you know? Bring that to me and I'm happy. The stadium is very nice, yeah. It just looks really nice too. James, oh, hang on. Oh, imagine that goes in from James inside a minute. Still improved for Poland. Yeah, it still improves, but the thing is it's not calculating it properly, which means it actually could have been improving by more than it has. And I didn't really want to touch it too much until they have at least improved. That's off the bar again. Wow, we've come out cooking. Legia can't handle the rain. A wet, windy night in Kraków. In South Africa. I guess you could go really... far south in South Africa. I mean, penguins. You get penguins on the south coast, don't you? Or am I being silly there? Just floaty snowflakes. Is there not patterns on the pitch or anything? Can't sub in game. So there is definitely a bug going around about not being able to make a sub, but make sure that your league doesn't have any weird rules about starting 11 stuff, because I got into an issue where I was trying to make a sub and it wouldn't let me, and then I realised it's because there was a guy that I had to keep on as per the rules of that league, so that might be what's doing it. If not, it could just be that there's an actual bug, because I have heard some stuff about that as well. Look at us on the breakaway again here. For me, he's just going to go all the way. I was hoping he would just drive towards the goal there. Please, no! How have we not scored here? James has just ballooned that wide from nowhere. We've absolutely twatted Legia in the first 20 minutes here, and how have we not scored a goal? He's missed that very similarly to how that guy missed in the game against Polonia Bytom, where he was through on goal and just completely blazed it wide. Oh, James. That's the easiest chance you've had all season. Like, you don't get many chances like that against teams like Legia in the Cup. You've got to make the most of it. Okay, not if they keep shooting like that. Has a mother so break. So you'll see that we probably won't get as many games that could potentially trigger snow. Although, Europe won't. Europe waits for nobody. So we may not be playing any domestic games, but we might have European games later in the save that could play in the snow. Do you remember those snow games in Tromsø? Where we had like... There was one, I think, where we absolutely annihilated Milan in the snow. Like 7-0 or something. Oh, James is through again. We lead. James has made up for it. We're actually beating Legia. James is my favourite player in this team. He's earning James now. This is lovely build-up, by the way. Look at this. Little one-touch stuff, just holds onto it, drops it off to him. James with the run from deep. This time actually does use his correct foot. Keeper could do nothing about that. Bang. Imagine we win the cup from the second tier. Also, it does make you think that we might actually have quite a good tactical setup now. If we're able to play this well against a team like Legia. I'm starting to feel like it's just taking a little while to settle in, and all those little tests that we did, little tweaks one after the other, have built us something that's actually really good. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a really annoying goal. Okay, never mind. I got ahead of myself there a little bit. Yeah, a Bozic assist as well. It's ironic. He's playing more like a deep lying forward now than when he was actually playing as a deep lying forward. That's a very good strike. He's caught them all off guard there. Nobody's expecting him to shoot. Certainly not the goalkeeper. Yeah, take the lead in one game and I'm like, we might win the cup. Weishaupt. Oh, he could be. No, he's actually their left-sided winger, Weishaupt. They don't deserve me. Actually, you know what? I'm not even asked. Like, we're playing well enough to the point where if we do just keep playing like this, we should. Oh, God, is that an injury? No, he's all right. We should win. Although we haven't actually had any chances since that early flourish. They did win the cup before. You're right. That'd be quite good, actually, if we managed to win the cup. Well, essentially, what would be the, second time in 3 years? It's one of the reasons... What? Hang on, I just looked at chat after that shot hit the bar, and then I looked back and it's a goal. Did it just bounce off the crossbar? 1 second. Hits the bar. And he just headed it in. Do you know what? I'm not even mad. It's a weird goal, but it's like a funny weird goal. How are they 2-1 up here? This is mental. Are we getting rep rolled for the first time in this save? It reminds me of that one that Origi scored against Everton back in the day when Pickford thought he tipped it onto the bar. This is a great game. And yeah, oh, look at this from Ornic. Driving in between traffic. Farinia's through. Farinia's in and it's 2-2. It's Bozic. I want knee slides. This is the type of game where knee slides must be prioritized. I want to see a guy in this kind of... Look at this intricate football on the edge of the penalty area here. These little touches. That little dribble there. Farinia just drops it off. Look at the little pass back from James. That's gone through his legs. Oh, Bozic is running shallow. This is glorious. It actually seems like against better teams, we're actually playing even nicer football. I guess because they're giving us more space. Because they're actually trying to attack themselves. In the rain here, it's Wisła 2, Legia 2. Or is it? Wait a minute. Right, Bozic has got it again. What's he cooking this time? Farinia. What a pass! Rodado, surely not. He's gone around the goalie. He's gone around the goalie. It's 3-3. Come on. It's 3-2 to Wisła in the first half. This is a great game. Do you know what? Take back everything bad I've ever said about FM26. This match right here is amazing fun. Look at this ball from Farinia. He's like Kevin De Bruyne. Also, the way that Rodado actually takes a few extra touches to go round the goalkeeper there and slots that home. 3-2. Holy shit. What a game. I'm so glad that this is easily the most fun match I've played on the whole of 20. Oh my God, we've got another highlight. It's 3-2. We've been in front, we've been behind, and surely not. Duda. Go on, keep it going, lads. There's runners. Imagine if we scored a 4th goal in the first half against Legia. Tell you what. Krzyżanowski with the ball over the top. Farinia's through. Can he bury it? It should have been 4. Look at these passes. This is amazing. What a first half. Wisła 3, Legia 2. We've absolutely pummeled them. And somehow we're only winning 3-2. But my Christ. Literally, what a game. Like, there's a lot of things wrong with 26, but the matches... Like, even at their, like, base level are, like, so much elevated above 26. But when stuff like this... It's the visuals on the goals. The passing. The vision of the players. The fact they're looking for those passes. The runs. It just makes... Oh, sorry. Forgive me. I'm dick riding it a little bit here, but I don't even care. That was amazing. I loved everything about that first half. Even the goals we conceded, I didn't feel like I was being cheated by it. It was just like, oh, that's a silly goal, but also that does happen occasionally. Now, if I saw that weird crossbar bouncing thing 5 times a season, I'd be annoyed by it. But I bet you we don't see that again for like 5 years now, because it's just a rare event. That's the first time I've seen a goal scored like that. That little shimmy he's just done there. Krzyżanowski now drills it into the box. Keeper's punched in a... Oh, God, we're going to get done on the counter-attack. Hungary beating Ireland. Not a great start for them here. Wait a minute. Bozic just wide of the post. She is self-inherent. She knows I'm my own man. I can't be tamed. Yeah, they do need to fix that little visual error where it's like, was it 47 plus 2 or something? I can't wait till we get like 51 plus 6. Jay McLaughlin, thank you for the follow. We've just picked up where we left off. Bozic could just slide this through for James here. Oh, he's going alone. James, to the wing back. Drop it across, buddy. And it should have been 4. They are giving us so much... Oh, God, look at the space over there. If we don't get players back in fast, we could be in trouble on the other side of things here. Is that Ruben Vinagre? Wait a second. That isn't the former Wolves player. Oh, my God, it is. How are we beating a team with him in it? This is... We should have scored more. What do you reckon? Lose on penalties? Is that a thing? Yeah, the cutback from the byline one needs to be timed down, but I think that's the only pattern of play that I've seen that I'm like, It feels like they'll get to like about there, and instead of cutting it across to someone for a tap in, most of the time they'll like spin back around again and look for someone here or here, and it just looks a little bit weird. That's the only thing I'm seeing a little too much. But oh God, that's bad defending in general. They're going to do us now. Please no. I desperately want the win just because of how well we played, right? They're coming through, and it's a big save, but it's not a big save, and it's 3-3. Leg hero right back in it. It's 3-3. I don't even... Do you know what? Bad goalkeeping. Broda's done poorly there. He's palmed that straight back into the path of the on-running striker, but it wasn't entirely his fault because we gave the ball away in a bad position. Nobody closed down Krasnitsky, and... his little touch there. He'd be better off leaving that. Right, but do you know what? It might well be him as well. Like, it genuinely might be him as well. They've got a pretty good team, Delegia. And, wow, for all that thing of me talking about, like, no highlights straight from kickoff, I feel like we've had so many highlights straight from kickoff. Almost since I said that. Oh, my God! How's he missed that? I say, how's he missed that? How has that resulted in that? It was pinball, and then he's just clarted it. Oh, this is brilliant. It's just so... Everything's just so different, right? It just feels like, for the most part, not all of them, but most highlights have like a uniqueness to them that isn't always present. Godfrey's coming in. Where's he going to be do that? Oh, is it because of the cup? I think it would kick off. I probably wouldn't... It probably won't let me actually do that sub, to be fair. But I'm still going to make the changes. Anyway, I'm going to bring on Koziemka. Because, you know, if there's one thing this game needs, it's Koziemka on top of everything else. Leleveld has been... He is ridiculously good. And he's calm. God, do I just leave him on? This does feel like the type of game where Nikai could actually cook. And Bozic is a little on the tired side. Nikai's been very good off the bench. Okay. Let's go again. 25 minutes to go. We're still the better side here. We've been... Even if we lose this game, the lads can... Oh, in a couple of years, this team is going to play some absolutely amazingly fun... Oh, yeah, we're just getting a bit complacent. I think tiredness is creeping in. Complacency is starting to just enter this squad. I think... Oh, look at this. He's just got some supreme dribbling ability. And Krednitsky hits the post now. On loan from... I don't know, actually. I don't think he's on loan from a Polish side. I'm pretty certain he's on loan from another side. Or that might just be because he isn't Polish. He's Austrian. I'm not sure. Skendebu. Yeah, he's on loan from a Macedonian... No. Skendebu? Is that Albania? Yeah, Albania. We should have been possibly even 5-2 up in the first half. As it goes. And now Duda's got a booking as well. Right. 10 minutes to go. I've got one more sub. For the time being, at least. And I think tiredness is creeping in, and I'm going to get Leleveld off just because I want to make sure we've got the energy bombing up and down the wings. I get the feeling we lose this late on, but the battle and the effort from the lads has been second to none. I'd argue it's probably one of our best performances of the season, even in a game we may well end up losing. Oh! Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was going to be a penalty then. Steven. Duda. Oh. Off the bar. Cleared away again. My goodness, the bar is being battered today. Right, Taylor now on the ball. There's still something in this game for us, I think. I don't know if this highlight's even done. Oh, no, it is done. We've missed some chances today. It has been pinball at time. I think Wisła are going to get very fortunate to get away with something where they probably win this on penalties in the end, because I think that we'll probably not have the quality in that area of the game. If we were going to win this, we needed to do it really in... Oh, no. Please not in the 96th minute. I don't want a 96 plus 6 goal. He's going to back post. Oh, we've got our tallest guy at the back post. I really hope we don't concede here. Cleared away. Oh, hang on a minute. No, this guy's on the edge. Oh, wait. He's given up. Wait, what? Oh, it's in a 90 minutes. Why did we need to see that? Vida is, well, honestly, absolutely drenched. You might think, oh, that's a cool rain effect on his hoodie. It's not. That's just what his hoodie looks like for some reason. God, look at this. Bit of podge there on the old... why is his face blurred out? Is he in witness protection? Okay. Sure. Even just seeing this, it just looks like... oh, it's just going to do the same thing over and over. Either way, that's so nice. Right. I've got to be happy with the lads. It's extra time. Do I get an extra sub now? No. I thought maybe you got the 6th sub for extra time. Or maybe you do and it just doesn't tell you until you get into it or something. Okay. Yeah. Not in Poland. Right. I think this is where it probably... they get us. They'll have the depth for these types of games. Yeah, no extra subs. Duda is dead. Nothing we can do about it. This is really... I reckon we lose this in ET. But, hey. The lads can hold their heads up. Proud of their performances. We should have taken those chances. There was that little spell in the first... right towards the end of the first half and at the very start of the second period where we were cutting through them at will and had like 3 golden chances and missed all of them. Oh my god. It's Kuzyemka! Yes! Come on! The 18-year-old makes it Kuzyemka over the top. Boys! Come on. Oh, dear. Hello? FM? Are we okay? That was weird. What a ball. Rodano over the top. The youngster off the bench. Pops it past the goalkeeper and we're back again. Oh, he's one for the future. It's nice to see him finally do something in that role. Oh, 4-3. This is the best. I'm just having such a good time. Polish. I guess so it must be, right? Although there is actually a Mateus as well. I swear I've seen a few Polish players called Mateus as well with like a... either a CZ or I'm guessing an SZ on the end as well. So maybe it means something slightly different. Or they're just different variations of it potentially. Uh-oh. Oh my god. The defender clears it off the line. Yeah, I'm hoping once Kuzyemka finally learns the role properly, which he's taking his time about, but that's okay. We've got time. He's young. Also, look at the... this is the first time we've really seen the kit up close. Look how sick that looks. Passpro has absolutely knocked it out of the park again with the pickup sponsorships on the kit and everything. That's just amazing to see. Imagine if we could do the ad boards and things too. And if off we go again. Can't make any changes, really. Good to go for another 15 minutes. Low adaptability. True. As long as he gets there. Yeah, with the baby celebration. Hey. Maybe... no, I'm not even going to add to that sentence. Do you know? Maybe. Yeah, I'd settle for no more highlights. Just get us over the line here. What do you reckon? They'll do... oh, no. 120th minute. 4-3 up in the rain. It must be 1 in the morning now. Don't know the kits. I think they are in the Discord. I don't know if Pastor's in chat right now. But if not, I can put them in the Discord. If you'd like them specifically for you. They are only available for... oh, no. Krasnitsky, 120th minute equaliser and Legia are a level again. Oh, the long throw. Flicked down and just caught on the full volley. Keeper, oh, the little deflection as well. That little touch, it looks like we're going to pens. Oh, the lads. That's heartbreaking. They've done so... what on earth? This is going to be the end of highlight, right? Do the ad boards? Oh, you can. That's kind of cool. I know that you could do them in 24 because we used to do... oh. Oh, I've heard this screen is absolute garbage. Am I right in that? Okay, at least it's a bit better. Why does it only put 1 player on the screen? I guess not that bad, actually. I mean, I would like a bit more information, like what about their body language and stuff like that. But it could be worse. Also, is there not an auto-assign button? You have to do it manually. Yes, Kuzyemka 5th. Good idea. Let's give Kuzyemka 5th. Oh. So the downward arrow doesn't work. What? Oh, FM, I start to understand why people hate this screen. Like, what on earth? I'm just going to pick the rest in random order. Hopefully we'll only need 5. That's fine. Because that's all really... Jeez, that is horrendous, actually. Post after a couple of weeks. Oh, yeah, I mean, I know that it existed because obviously when we did the showdown back in the day, we had custom ad boards in for that. Right. Home advantage, make it... I mean, it's a penalty shootout. This is a meaningless statement. It's a lottery or something. Ah, I have... Chat. Now, I personally don't know who your favourite player is on our team right now, but I personally am a huge fan of person #3. Which is why I have the utmost confidence in person #3. And good luck. Probably not going to click any of these, just in case I trigger the rapture by engaging with that. Big fan of person 2. Oh, that's brave. Very well, that was quite. Rodaldo waits for nobody. He's just straight in there. Okay, so Rodaldo scored. So what's that these take ages? Is it a case that they take ages because of this bit? Because it looks like, you know, on the last penalty of a penalty shootout, it always takes ages when it's like a penalty that can either win or lose it. It seems like they've carried that exact code over to the full penalty shootout, basically, where you see the whole walk up every single time. Person 5, no. Person 5 hasn't done anything for years. Get out of here with that kind of... No. This is a person 3 chat, and I will not stand for it. Okay, Godfrey's up number 2. So that could be person number 2. Oh, imagine that. I get a chance to get a Kraków shirt. Oh, bloody hell. I'll get person #3 on the back. That's such a good idea. Oh, that's a tremendous idea. I don't know if Easter even do customized shirts. Okay, well, hey, we're 100% so far. Very good penalty. I mean, ooh, his name sounds Armenian. He went to school with person 7. I hear that person 36 was a crazy harsh teacher to deal with, though. Okay. There was also an issue, and I think it was 23, where penalty shootouts, especially in the beta, just never ended. Nobody missed. But luckily, I have a horrible feeling that Mr. Giguère is about to do exactly that for us now. I'll give away the last set of biscuits after this game as well. Dearie me. I think that could be it. Giguère may well have cost us the cup. He just didn't look confident in his swagger on the walker. Oh, and here comes Krasnitsky as well. The guy who scored the equaliser in the 120th minute. Saved by Broda! The first actual save of the penalty shootout. And we're going to be here all day, isn't it? No biscuits for you. Person 3 genuinely... This is why, chat, I didn't say that I had the utmost confidence in person 3. Because clearly, I had every right not to have any confidence in him. Okay, Duda. Remember, the next penalty is Koziemka. Duda takes a deep breath. Oh, he's given the keeper the eyes, mouth, head, shoulders, knees and toes. His hair's clean, but his knees aren't, because he's on the ground. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm just trying to fill time until we can take our next penalty. Okay. It's this lad here. Broda, if he saves this, it could be Koziemka to win it for us. Oh, he goes the right way. Hey, at least when we missed, they missed straight afterwards. It's like some pure I can see all the edits right now, Marcus. Oh, the orchestral music. It's beautiful. And here he is, though. The man who thought he'd won it for us from the spot could potentially have won it for us. He's done his part. If Broda saves this, Koziemka would have not only scored what he thought was the winning goal, but he may also have the winning penalty as well. Okay. Person 5, you had... Person 11, I think, is in goal for us at the moment. Come on. Make it happen for me, Broda. Oh, that's an annoyingly good penalty. Oh, who's Fallon now? Never heard of him. Oh, you're right. I think I put the keeper in there a little bit too much. Right. So it's Ornich up next. Ornich from the spot. Good. Wow, that's a really good penalty from Ornich. Even the penalties have way more variation for the keeper. I think that might have been the next one. I think keeper might be number 7, potentially. Maybe. Where's my bear facts? I do actually have bear facts. We need a new set of facts for the Poland save. I'm not entirely sure what yet. What book am I buying? Imagine the keeper's the one that wins it for us. Here we go. From the spot. So, whoa! I mean, hey. Far be it from me to tell you that you can't do teleportation, all right? He's won it for us with a cheeky little... Why are they all just standing in the... We've won it. We've knocked Legia out on penalties. Amazing. The keeper is the hero on account of being a magician. Tremendous. Clipping that. Person 7 has got it in. He's got double jumps. He's unlocked the power. What is going on? Is this the head? Do we get big head as well? I can't believe we actually won it. We've knocked Legia out of the cup. Keeper sidestepping. It's like they didn't know what they did when they... Ah, come on. They didn't know what to do when they got to the corner. Incredible. What a game that was. A 4-4 on penalties win. Right, now's the perfect time to give away Bickies. The last ever Biscuit giveaway, chat. Let's go. Oh. Is it Ormich? Ah, is it like that Michael Bum situation again? Right. The last Biscuit giveaway time. Let's see. I mean, it would be rude if the giveaway word... Let's just see if I can reset this. Set entries. And... Do you know what? Let's keep it as regen. Let's keep it as regen. I was going to make the word... the name of the goalkeeper, but I couldn't remember it off the top of my head. So yeah, just type regen in chat. And you can win some biscuits. I'm going to enjoy myself a lovely bit of choco and milk because I want to save my favourite flavour thus far to the last one, you know? So since this is the last biscuit giveaway, your last chance to win some biscuits, well, directly from me that is, there is still a chance for you to win some biscuits because if you want to win some, what you need to do is buy some down at Sainsbury's for £1.25, currently on NectarCard, then do exclamation mark pick up in chat, go to the link, submit your receipt, and you'll have a chance to win even more. It's just too good. It's just too good. That's tremendous. After all that excitement, I just figured we needed a little chill down, have a biscuit, relax a little bit. It's just beautiful times. Ah. Fulham wins 5 in a row? No. Because I'd literally die with my hair intact if that was the case. I'm getting a haircut next week. It's just, it's been a while, as you can probably tell. I'm getting it all sorted. So, my last chance to tell you, chat, that they come in 4 flavours. Does anyone know what those flavours are? We've got choco milk, my personal favourite. Salted caramel. It's good. It's very good. I've heard, because I haven't had a chance to try it, but I imagine it's great. We've got normal. We've got original. We've got dark chocolate. It's just the things you want. And if you want to have a chance to win some, you just need to write the word regen in chat. Writing it thousands of times doesn't give you any extra entries as well. You absolutely could. You'd get double milkiness then, but the fact is you can enjoy it on its own. Is there a hazelnut flavour too? I've not had that. That must be even brand newer. So, thank you to Bolson for sponsoring this segment and these streams. It's been really, really awesome that you thought of me to be part of this, and I'm very, very grateful. And now, for the final time, to give away some biscuits. Let me get my lovely... Have I still got the link saved to my clipboard? I should do. I do. Look at me go. Right. Okay, time to choose a winner. Let's go. Final winners. Bearded Child. You'll love to see it. 6-year follow as well from Bearded Child. Getting some biscuits. Things you love to see. Let's see. Just write anything you like in chat. There you go. I will whisper that your way. Don't mind my dulcet tones. It's just biscuits. Perfection. Right, we just shut a couple of these windows I've got open down here. Hopefully you have all redeemed those. And one more as well. F5 Masking, thank you for the follow. And Silver Smasher as well. Thank you for the follows. Forgive me, there's no notifications during the actual main bit there. Right, perfect. He's rigged it officially. Right, reroll winner. One more. What are the odds of that? Silver Smasher. One of the 2 newest followers. There you go. You got in there. Just write any message you like in chat and we can get some biscuits heading your way. It was person 3 what rigged it. You love to see it. See, that was worth it. Love it. I'm just going to send you a little Twitch whisper. Just follow the link there and they will send some wonderful biscuits your way. Tremendous. That one feels rigged, doesn't it? I know. Crazy times. Regardless, though, thank you very much to Bolson for sponsoring all these segments. It's been awesome. And, yeah, maybe another time, chat. If we get to do some more Biscuit stuff. It would be tremendous. I'm buying the followers with Biscuits. Who wouldn't at this point? Love to see it. And I think as well, given the little outage of internet, it's also safe for me to now quickly just switch off the pickup toggle. But once again, thank you to Bolson for sponsoring my streams. And we'll turn that off. And that should bring us back to being unsponsored again for a little bit. And I think like just after that last game, more than anything else, he was on form. Fair enough. Now we can do a Josh Allen mode. Exactly. Honestly, I would have been fine to do it on stream, but I didn't know where it sat in my layers, which meant that I didn't want the pickup thing to not be visible because I have to get that visible at all times. And I didn't want to risk it, basically. So that's Josh Allen mode. You know what to do. You've got the emotes. Just have a lovely old time. Chat, let's go. Lights aren't going either, which is a little bit less good. When we move, probably looks even worse for the bodies. What does this go through on the wall? I can never remember. Hopefully it does. Oh, if only it still existed. And I'll be able to get all the lights sorted and stuff back again for the next streams. That'd be good to turn all that stuff back on again. I still can't believe we've won that game on penalties. What a result. I mean, we'll probably end up drawing someone crazy good in the next one. Wow, there's actually a few big results here, in fact. Arca out. Piesta out by a lower league side. In fact, what a... Wait a second. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. Lecker through. They're out as well. Half the top flight are out. My lord. Most of the top flight teams have just been knocked out of the cup. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Say most of. More than you'd expect. 6, 7. Damn. 8. 9, technically, because that was an all... Like half of them. Half of the top flight have just been knocked out. Is there any more in there? Some of them were playing each other, but most of them weren't. In fact, some of them went out to lower league side, like not even second tier teams. Amazing. Yeah, we will 100% draw Rakov. I mean, in theory, it should already tell us, right? Let me just adjust the timers. Get rid of that. Add that. Add that. There we go. Right, sick. Yeah. Just plays incessantly. I don't know if that'd be a great idea. Can we even see our draw? Because we don't get notified when it happens, do we? It just sort of exists. So as far as I can tell, it hasn't happened yet. Let me just go a couple of days. See if it ups anything there. Oh, do you get an email? I must have just missed the email we got before. It looks like Duda's going to be suspended for... Wait, is that just all Polish games? Ah, that's annoying. Oh, imagine if we get a third... Yeah, we'll get a third tier side and then we'll lose to the third tier side. For the money I don't know how much money you really get for that, though. Polonia are in. Eventually. There's got to be a better way of displaying penalty shootout wins than that, lads. Come on now. That's silly. But we did defeat them on pens. Yeah, we'll just go up to the start of the next game and we'll see when it's actually triggered us in. There's a task there. Don't know what that could be. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting the cup to be kind to us either. And I mean, let's be clear. We should have won that game in normal time, to be fair. Does Trevor Zegras play for Bologna? I hope so. Then I can sign... Oh, that sucks. I mean, Krzyzanowski's... No, he's not suspended, is he? Sucks for Godfrey, though. I feel bad for Godfrey because we should be able to give him more game time, but because of the rules of this league, we just simply can't. He can only really come off the bench in games, and only if I bring on Koziemko, which I'm more confident in doing now, but even so. No, I guess so, but I don't know if it's going to be that much. I also don't know what our finances are really like. We got 600 grand in the bank. Obviously, we're dropping down a little bit, and the projections are always bad because they're never... We're 100.1% of our budget currently wage-wise. I do really like that screen that shows you which percentage of your wage budget each player is accounting for. That's kind of cool. Krzyzanowski's training so well. He might well just be ridiculous by the end of this season with the amount of football he's getting on my days. loads of stuff. I guess it's because I did switch it over. Hang on. He didn't win Manager of the Month. Brother in Christ, I am literally unbeaten in like 11 games. And you win Manager of the Month. Didn't we beat you? Useless. Oh, that might have been a different month in fairness. Oh god, another injury to Grucic. Wait, have we got an international break here? Because if so, that's the perfect time for you to be out for 1 or 2 days. That's all right. No, we've got a game there. Right, let me check the calendar now. Sorry, not calendar, the fixture schedule. I don't think it's been drawn yet, to be honest. McAvoy last night. No, I haven't seen it, but it's not the first time someone's mentioned it, so I do need to kind of go and look that up after stream. To be fair, was it, Hadrian, was it you that had someone, they tried to recall a loan because he had a bruised head for 1 day or something? As if we've actually fallen down to, I suppose it's just, this league is so tight at the top, it's ridiculous. We just keep winning, pop right to the mouth. Ouchie. If he didn't have missing teeth, he's going to have summer teeth now, isn't he? Oh, you had an option to terminate a loan. Yeah, they need to turn that off. That's a bit silly. A few more injuries, but no one major. That's okay. Teeth fly out. Good God. I mean, this is why I don't think it's too long before we get the bubbles. I mean, thing is, all the league will be grandfathered in and most of them won't wear them anyway. But, I mean, realistically, at some point they're going to enforce that, aren't they? Yeah, I don't think we know about the cup draw. There might be other... To be fair, there might be another gap. It could be one of those weird cups that you get sometimes where there's a giant gap in the middle where there's like a couple of fixtures for it and then none for... Oh, there we go! Where was the... I want to find the email about this. Oh, it's literally there. It's the most recent email. Even the email itself looks non-consequential. It could so easily get lost as well. And I don't know why that is. It just feels like it's completely missable because it looks like another one of these like random report emails like this because it's really wordy. It should just say something like Pucha Polski Cup Draw or something. And then you click on it. But because it's so wordy, I think that's why you miss it. But on the plus side, we get to play these guys. Pogon Grodzisk Maz. What tier are they? I believe they're actually in our division. They're just not good in our division. Oh, they're actually in a couple of places, but they're literally 1 point below us in the league. When you care about the wider world, yeah, they're going to need to take a long time to work on that stuff, but I hope that does matter to them. And I think that it does. But it's things like that, just the little things. That's tremendous. I still can't go over how close this league is. They're excluding Shlonsk. 26 points. Between 2nd and 10th, there is 3 points. And these lads... Watch have really balled it, actually. They've been falling off majorly. We've only got... Still only conceded 9 goals this season. We're just not scoring as much as some of the other teams, but that will come with time. Really, we should be top of this league right now. And I think statistically we will get there in the end. Whether we end... I think we end up coming 2nd at the end of this season, because I think... I mean, are they that far away? They're only really 5 points, and we still have to play them again. Just need less draws against annoying teams. Because it's, what, a 34-game season? So we've still got loads more games to go. Have we really only played 5 league games today? Or is it just because we had all the cup games on top of that as well? That, and I think the slower processing thing that will be great later on was actually preventative in a game, in a stream like today when there was so much stuff going on as well. Flag important email. Yeah, that'd be cool actually, where you could just say, this email is important, and it turns it into like a task email where you can't progress past it or something. That would be kind of sick. Right. That's the Josh. Oh, Josh Allen. I mean, technically he could be. Actually, no, it's unlikely because he would have been... no, unfortunately not. Can I just do Joao Polina? It's nearly the same thing. Because obviously Josh started in... I'm not even sure what Josh's club is at the start of a save these days. Europa Conference League for the Polish lads. Welsh 2nd tier. There you go. So obviously because the way I build it, I always do top flights. Because if you add any more beyond that... If I'd have really thought about it, I could have switched them on. But I did enough to get... not Joao Polina, sorry. Regan Booty in there. Right, Polish friends, what are we saying? They played 2 games. Legia have won 1 and lost 1. I assume that I can't hover over it and it will tell me who they play. Oh, wait. Well, it does. Just... I mean, sort of. In the sense that it doesn't. It says 1 game's won and then lists 2 fixtures underneath it, neither of which were in Europe, both of which were against teams... I'm not sure either of those teams... No, they haven't... Neither of which they've even played them. Because these teams are both in our league. These are 2nd tier sides. So that's not even correct either. What about the losses? Does this not show anything? No. Cool. We'll have to just check their fixture schedule in a minute. Point is, they've got a win, and it looks like it was by quite a large margin. And then they lost the other game 1-0, I'm guessing. So they must have won 4-0 in their first game. The question is, where is the other Polish team? Lech Poznan, 1 point. A draw and none. Right, let's just check their schedules. So who did Lech get that draw against? They lost to Mainz, fair enough. And they got a 3-3 draw with Sparta Prague. Okay. Respectable. I should do it over here. Probably easier, actually. I can just look for the names. And now I've lost them somehow. Hang on. Iberia 1919? Who the hell is... Are they just one of these clubs that just didn't exist all of a sudden? I mean, they probably existed since 1999. Are they, like, big in Georgia now? I've never heard of them before. Maybe I got stuck in the FM24 mindset for too long. Oh, is it Sabatalo? I see. So they've done a Phoenix without even Phoenixing. Respectable. Yeah, the rest of these teams make a lot of sense. What was the other? Oh, it was Legia, of course. Who did they actually play against recently? Other than us, where they lost. Oh, they actually drew another game since then. So they lost 1-0 to Panathinaikos. They beat Rapid Wien 4-0. Oh my days. Mileta Rajovic, who is the guy... So he is the former Watford guy. Oh, I thought it said 17 million. So yes, you were right. It's the Watford guy. And he scored 4 goals in Europe against Rapid Wien. Oh wait, you can't click that, can you? He's got 5 and 3 in the Europa Conference League. He's crushing it. Just not domestically, it would seem. In fact... Oh, he's got 5 and 11, I suppose. It's not horrendous, but his European grounds is where he seems to really flourish. Who was top? Was that... Oh, hang on. I've got off of it now, haven't I? Let me just try. Does it remember? Oh, it does. Also, it now shows the correct thing. One time when I was searching for England, and I went back into the search bar again, and the fact that it remembers is actually a really nice thing, because that is going to come in very helpful. Yeah, Policia, I think they are Ukrainian, right? Yes, they are. They've currently got dubs against Fiorentina. That's a big result. Obviously, they beat Differdange, which isn't hugely surprising, but them being Fiorentina is pretty out there. Nice. Georgia. Oh, it was, wasn't it? Of course. Now, I've heard of Policia, mostly just because of the Moses Jarjury of it all, you know? Love to see it. It's the sound of Celia, obviously. Okay. Or even Celia Light. Who knows? Which I might get if I eat more of these biscuits, except I'm going to because they're bloody delicious. Right then. Okay. Holy... That was a wild stream chat. Let me just make sure I do another save just in case. Because we actually only have 2 teams in Europe. We've got to find a faster way of checking that sort of stuff for future streams when we actually have loads of teams in Europe still. My goodness. Right. Let's see. I mean, perfect opportunity. Jack's live now. I nearly raided myself then. I don't know how that would have worked. I'm going to send you... If you do want to win more biscuits, apparently Jack has some biscuits to give away as well. So it'd be rude if I then didn't send you over to Jack to give you a chance at winning even more biscuits. But yeah, that is me done as far as biscuits go. For the time being, you never know. There could come a time when I can once again provide you with biscuitery. Either way, thank you so much for the insane generosity earlier on stream. That was wild. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Voddies as well. Get your comments in that. I'll get them answered and stuff for the next stream as well. And yeah, just thank you for being wonderful. Video should be up. Patrons may get it tomorrow night if I can get it edited in time. If not, it might be a Tuesday job potentially, because there's still a lot of stuff I need to script out and actually record. But it should be okay. And you'll finally get to see the Vanuatu and Wonder Kid I was on about. So, I raid Gaffer all the time, Darthy. Gaffer and I raid Gaffer, like, he's a very often Sunday stream raid for me. So today we're going to do Jack to send you guys over and give yourselves a chance to win some more biscuits. So yes, thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for all the good vibes, and I'll see you lovely folks on Tuesday when we're back, we're fresh, and we're just going to bomb through some matches and hopefully get a Youth and Take preview. Anyway, hold your gun,